Alright, mic check, 1, 2, looking good. I see Pasty White Guy Recognition Software online, and I see Kingmaker. With these things combined, we are nok-nok Streams. Welcome everyone, and I am your host, the charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble, host nok-nok. Fading out the pretzel over here, and diving right back into where we left off in Vordakai's lair. And last night, just to see what would happen, I hit the button here, and the whole room filled with cloud kill, which did not kill me, but started making our constitution score go very negative very fast. So, armed with that knowledge, we are going to do... Oh god, that's right, I forgot we brought Tristan. This. Let's see.
I
forget. How long does Good Hope last? A minute a level. Okay. Okay, delay poison communal. That gives us more time to work with the cloud kill. And we want the 3 squishies as close to the door as possible. Alright. Hey, French import, man! I haven't seen you in ages. How you been? Good to know that you haven't kicked the bucket yet.
I shall end this suffering.
Alright. We are gonna get hit with a... Oh no, there's a trap out there! Damn it! Oh, I can't click on the ground over here. Guy, okay. You... Alright, hold on. Everyone hit G. Alright. Turn the song on. Maybe I can just fight in the cloud kill since I have delay poison turned on. Let's find out! Alright. Get you guys out of the cloud kill as fast as possible while she disarms the trap. Are you still playing the song, you dunce? Sheer coaching? Because people ask me questions about Pathfinder. I am decently experienced with the Pathfinder pen and paper game, which is what this is based on, and I've been able to answer a lot of questions. So I figured, why not? Whoa! Disarm trap.
Anything else?
Let's see. Honestly, the thing with the tags has been kind of bugging me, because the tags clear themselves every time you start a stream, and I have to open up, like, I go to the Streamlabs OBS, start the stream, then I have to go to the dashboard web page and then update the tags. So when I start the stream and it's just playing the starting soon music, that I'm doing that, and I am oh shoot, posting that I'm going live on all the different media platforms and stuff like that.
Let us strike as one.
Hey, Mr. Skaith, how's it going, man? Man, I really miss having Fabio in the team. Tristan is so useless. Alright, Lindsay, disarm the trap if you please. Turn the song off, I hate you. It goes sleepy. Once you get to a certain age, Mr. Skaith, you're always sleepy. So we are possibly in the final dungeon of Act 4, and I'm guessing this Vordakai guy is going to be the final boss. Hold on, let me see something. What is her armor right now? 38 with fighting defensively, and it goes higher when she goes into defensive stance. If I do this... Oh, okay, that will last 11 minutes, not forever.
Adventures call.
Didn't I have some other buff that lasted hours? What was it? No, no, no. Although those are very good, that's not what I'm looking for.
Our duty calls.
Mage armor, vine trap, acidic spray. Man, I cannot remember what it... Oh, well, got this. Protection from arrows on the whole party. Why not? There we go. Why not, he says. Alright. Birth. Have you seen the comic where it's like a little cartoon and God makes a man and he's like, alright, so here's the deal. When you get tired, you sleep, and then you won't be tired anymore. And the man's like, got it. And God's like, okay, go play, and drops him off of a cloud. And then it shows like a claw a few seconds later come up on the cloud and pull up, and the guy is just like huge sunken eyes, and he's like, you didn't keep your part of the deal.
I am yours to command.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Alright, we're fighting hydras apparently.
My skills.
Oh my. Oh my. All the breath weapons. Smash it! Alright. Valerie got hit a little bit there. How do I... Oh, you have to like click on their heads. Oh, what's this? Edible moss. Underwater stairs. DC 29 athletics check. What is this, like a hold your breath and dive under thing? Alright, I'm gonna save the game, because I don't know if I fail this if I just die. Alright, nice. Shulk made the check. Yeah, okay, so we had to swim through water. If you fail the check, do you come up hurt, or do you just die and lose the game? Black and white geometric patterns adore this ceramic vase. Alright, there's another button and door. Amphora is decorated with paintings of white lotuses. This jar depicts cyclopses engaged in a competition, running a race from the looks of it. Surface of this pot depicts a cyclops studying a pile of books and a manuscript. Apparently the cyclops way back whenever were much more adept at everything. This is one of the first dungeons that actually feels like a pen and paper dungeon, because I keep saving the game and walking into traps that instant kill people. I'm moving slowly to make sure everyone has the time for their perception checks to work. You know what? I can do this. Alright.
I'm impressed. You still breathe.
I was hoping you'd remain outside. Must I kill you to keep you from hounding me?
Don't count on that. Don't count on that. Don't keep my master waiting.
Freaking bird. Makes me think of Darksiders. Whoa! No! I meant to have Valerie charge in, not the deer. Oh no. Alright, let's use one of our haste. That aura further forward. Oh, God! Valerie. She walked through both of those traps and she lost 2 levels? Oh my gosh. Alright. Tristan, where's Greater Restoration? Here goes 2 diamond dust. Let's get those negative levels off. Alright, did that work?
Don't hesitate.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Where? God, this guy's hotbar is just AIDS because I never used him. Where's your channels? There we go. Oh, he doesn't have the plus 2d6 to channel energy hat that my real cleric has. Oh, I hate you even more. Tristan.
Anything else?
He just, like, leaves town where I left him doing a job, travels 5 days to meet me, and then is like, I can replace your healer with a shittier healer. Ah. What's that? Oh, secret brick thing. I feel like we're due for a fight. Knowledge Arcana.
Applause, please.
Cyclops clad in ceremonial robes. What is this? Oh, this is part of the main quest line. Vordakai possesses the ability to control the minds of large groups of people all at once. What the hell? Cyclops clad in ceremonial robes raises a luminous sphere aloft, the Oculus of Abaddon, a gift from the Horsemen of Death. At the feet of the Cyclops crawl numerous people who kneel or prostrate themselves before him. Great. I hope that means he's not going to mind control half my party, because I like my party. Yes, saber-toothed tiger, go open that jar. What was that little ding I just heard? It made the sound for having discovered something, but I don't know what. Oh, there's a button over there. Save game. I'm so nervous in here. There's been so many finger of death traps and negative levels and cloud kill. Alright, what's going on? After trekking through the gloomy dungeon, we finally arrived at a heavy stone door, decorated with lots of fancy carvings. As soon as we touched it, though, we heard a click from within the wall, followed by a suspicious noise above our heads. A heartbeat later, before we even had a chance to guess what was happening, some rusty latches opened above our heads and murky water from the river began flooding the room. The room filled rapidly, threatening to trap us in a watery grave, along with the water, sand, and mud from the riverbed poured in, as well as some of the underground plants and some scared fish that weren't fast enough to escape. It can be hard to keep your cool in a situation like this, but while some of us were praying to their gods or complaining about not having time to finish Galerian's next great novel, others tried to... So, typically I do perception stuff first. I'm a little worried that it's going to say time passes while you're looking around, and then it's going to increase my chance to die. When you pass the last door, it said discovered secret door. Okay, I'll have to look back there if I get the chance. Succeeded! We searched every corner, but there was no sign of any controlling mechanism. What we did discover, though, was a long, narrow crack in a side bas-relief. Determined as ever, our Baron plunged a dagger into the crack, and the wall gave in, revealing the door to a hidden room. Those ancient architects sure knew how to build their traps, and they were good at building hidden rooms too, especially the kind you could use to hide from a trigger trap. The room behind the bas-relief wasn't spacious, but it was big enough to save everyone. After several minutes, the noise behind the door stopped. Maybe the prehistoric pipes got clogged with mud, or maybe the trap just shut itself off. Either way, we waited for the water to drain out through the cracks in the floor before looking back into the gloomy room that almost spelled our doom. That's where we found the remains of someone who hadn't been as lucky as we had. As the water had sucked in mud and fish from the river, it also pulled in the twisted skeleton of a drowned adventurer, still clad in tattered traveler's clothes. The poor soul didn't have anything in their pockets to hint at who they might have been or where they came from, but we did find a pouch of coins! After one more look at that scary place, our group carefully moved on, advancing further into the depths of the sepulcher. Oh, is that going to be one way? Can I not go back there? Because it said the water drained out. I should be able to go back.
Escape my prying gaze.
Wait, moving back into the room I just left gets me attacked? Okay. Oh god, my deer just got hit for 87. God dang. I cannot express how much I dislike Tristan. Alright. Oh wait, is the deer dead? Oh, the deer died. Dang. Smilodon spots a secret door. Where? What? Where the hell did you spot a secret door, buddy?
I am your shield. I'm listening.
Just letting the ink dry.
Give the order.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Okay. Got all that stuff. Sprinkle with blood. So, can I not get back to that room where I took the secret passage to?
Something bothering you?
Just you, buddy. Alright.
We should move.
Let's see what happens if we do this.
I'll go ahead.
-2 con. Okay.
Confide in me.
So, I went through a secret door to get in there. And I can't go back?
Brace yourself. The throne room is near. Are you ready to meet Great Vordakai? Are you ready to accept the gift of serving my master?
I'll put an end to this nightmare very soon.
My master awaits. But before you enter his presence, Vordakai has no use for the weak, nor any who beg for mercy. But he sees value in using such souls as heralds for his
What?
coming. The question is, who is weakest among you? Who should be sent away, disregarded?
Why would I pick
Pick the
someone...
weakest among you to fly from here in fear and serve Vordakai in their flight. The great Vordakai will let them keep
I have
their
no
lives.
idea what you're talking about.
So this Vordakai of yours, he wants us to spread tales about him? No, no. I am Lindsay, the Baron's chronicler, not this Vordakai's.
The
No
Bowden's
matter what
chronicler.
your master commands, he won't merit a footnote in my chronicle, or any other. But if it did, is it Vordakai with a K-A-I or a K-I at the end? Details. You know.
Oh, I thought each one of them would take turns saying they weren't going to leave me, but that's not the case. Oh, what's this?
Applause, please.
Ooh, someone got flattened here.
I did it!
Anything else?
let's disarm these traps. Get that sweet trap XP.
Applause, please.
Oh my gosh, he was right next to another one.
Anything else?
I spy. What do I spy?
Glad we brought someone who can disarm stuff. This
Applause,
place is
please.
crazy. That's where we climb down.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Gosh! And the only two traps I have failed to notice and hit so far were like negative levels and Finger of Death. And you do not want to just disarm this place with your feet.
Applause, please.
It's so many! Bear spots trap.
Applause, please.
Bear's like, oh.
What a miserable last chapter.
Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? She just got hit for 130 damage because she failed to see the trap.
Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great.
Alright, Muckluck's got the highest
Maybe
perception.
Lindsay the Indecisive. And Lindsay was called forth. Adventures called them. And so they walked on.
I might need to keep Muckluck closer to the front for these perception checks. What is required?
Applause, please.
28 is required to see some of these traps. Using up the weaker heals. Alright, let's see. That's fine for now. Let's check the formation. Let's move Muckluck up here so that he can have more time to perceive. Now I can rest at some point and get the deer back, but rations are scarce, so I don't want to do that until I have to.
failed. I'm sorry.
Wand of Vampiric Touch, Ancient Cyclops Coin. Lindsay, I think that's the first Knowledge World check you've failed in quite a long time. Whoa. Greater Dread Zombie Cyclops. Alright.
The road awaits.
Let's cast a few big spells. Do I already... So I can't see it. Do I... Okay, I've still got it. I've got Enlarged Person on both Muck and Shulk right now. That's awesome.
We should prepare.
And... what else?
Share your troubles.
Should I do Bull Strength now? I don't think I need to.
What troubles you?
Alright, let's
Let
do
us bide our time.
a Haste.
Just letting the ink
And-
dry.
Alright.
I am yours to command.
Okay. Did everybody get the haste? Yeah, they did.
Ah! Die, die, die!
Oh god. Muck. Muck is in trouble. Oh my god, these things hit so hard. I don't know what that rage looking effect is that they have, unless it's simply rage, but they crit so often. There's lots of hits over 100 damage. Usually Muckluck can serve as like a pseudo tank, but those things, they took him from above consciousness to just dead. Okay, well, we're back in the secret room. Once again, let's put... Oh, the deer... Okay, the deer's alive now.
Anything else?
I guess all I missed in here was some loot, and then you step out and get attacked.
Adventures call to that.
Alright. Let's put up this. Put up this.
Die, die, die!
Ooh, Shulk hit that guy for 125.
Let the attack commence!
There we go. Okay. And let's have you turn the song off, because you have a habit to just keep it running forever until you can't sing no more. Alright.
How may I help?
That should be satisfactory. Looks like we still have the haste on.
Let us strike as one!
Let's see, how much longer? Oh, haste just wore off. Okay. So let's do this. God! Yo, if one of these zombies looks at my druid, despite the fact that he's in a shapeshift that has a truck ton of health, it is game freaking over. I gotta say, it is really tempting to reload to when Tristan made us take him and get Fabio back in the party and just say, forget Tristan. Because he is such dead weight.
Applause, please.
Alright.
Anything is possible.
I spy. What do I spy? Die, die, die! Did you like that?
Ooh,
did it!
nice crit, Shulk.
Surprise!
Okay. Crazy Cyclopses.
Share your trouble.
Alright, at least one heal to counter the effects of that negative energy bomb we ate. Alright, let's do this. Buff on the Smilodon. Buff on the elk. And this animal growth is a massive, massive buff. I looked around in here. I did not see it.
This requires your attention.
I mean, there. Valerie spots a secret door. Bear spots a secret door. I'm wondering if it's like on another floor above this one and the game's bugging out or something. I'm not seeing it in here. Unfortunately, the game has had enough bugs that I can't trust that I'm missing something and that it's not just a glitch. Which is sad, but... let's do a buff on a couple of people.
I am your shield. I've been taught if someone annoys you, you either pray or polish your armor. It is why
I'll
carve my name into your flesh. Off with your head.
Come on, you're not blocked, Smilodon. Get up there. Alright. Stone altar is covered with dried black blood and soot. I don't think I ever noticed this door earlier. nok-nok needs reach. He actually has it in this form. It's just that Valerie can only keep so many things distracted, and Muck and the pets are the next thing. Fix a cataclysm, crackling earth, crumbling houses, and the dead and dying, their hands desperately reaching toward the sky. That's terrifying.
Anything else?
Tower shield +2. Yeah, when nok-nok is either the shambling mound or the large elementals, he does have longer melee reach. You will see him if he's behind a medium-sized creature, which is anyone except the large-sized animals. He can melee over their shoulder.
Right here, my friend.
These two, I constantly have to go in here and drag these two back down. Let's save game again.
Brace yourself. The throne, my master, awaits.
I volunteered to go with the Baron, and I will stand with him until the end. I am Tristian, and you may inform your master that the light of Sarenrae will soon cut through the darkness of this tomb.
Well spoken, Deadweight. I'm just, the RP side of me is super triggered that I left him in town in charge. Fuck. I left him in town in charge of a bunch of stuff, and he just ditched town and came to me 5 days away.
And so they walked on.
This did not happen earlier.
Applause, please.
Not fast enough. That, like, all that did not happen. I wonder if there was a trap there and I disarmed it last time and we didn't spot it this time.
I did it!
Applause, please. What troubles you? Anything else? Applause, please.
God damn.
Adventures call to them.
nok-nok's got the highest perception by a landslide. That's why I've got him creeping forward.
I wrote it like I saw it. Applause, please. Applause, please. Anything else?
Well, at least you get a lot of XP in here.
Something bothering you?
Applause, please.
Because perception is a wisdom-based skill, and the one with trickery is a charisma and dexterity-based character.
Applause, please.
Yeah, she does have perception. She really does. But it's not nearly as high as someone who's wisdom-based. Also, I think she's wearing... Hold on.
Applause, please.
Is it the ring? Right here, the ring. Plus 4 to trickery, 4 to charisma, 4 to stealth, 4 to attack rolls to confirm crits, 2 to resist mind affecting, but minus 4 to perception. So she's really good at what she does, but she needs help to spot traps. But yeah, perception is a wisdom-based skill. So if you've got a wisdom-based character with perception and a non-wiz character with perception, the wiz one's always going to do better. Or I should say will have a much higher chance to do better.
Applause, please.
Trap uses ability to channel negative energy. Am I hearing that stuff in the other room, I think? Alright, save game. And Tristran, you try the super trap.
Here.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Our duty calls.
Alright, are these guys still super buffed? Oh my gosh, what happened to you, kitty cat? I did not, look at all this. I did not realize that happened. What about the other animals? Yo, they need to add freaking... Okay, he's fine. They need to add a little picture of your pet with their stats above yours, just like in Neverwinter Nights from 20 years ago. Is there an ability that taunts from afar in this game? No, in this game it's pretty much the enemy usually will just lock on to the first guy that they see. So if I just hurl her into the room right there, it will be pretty effective to keep things on her.
We shall move.
What troubles you?
I shall end this suffering.
Come on, bear.
This is a strike worth a legend.
Was that? Oh, Elk, I'm so proud of you! Yo, the Elk did 136 damage gore. That's its charge. The Elks have very strong charges. It did 136 damage gore.
Just letting the ink dry.
Turn your... Again, Lindsay left her song on and just kept draining her power for the day.
Anything else?
That is, something I never saw her do before she got Inspire Greatness. Not really sure what the deal is with that ability, but she likes to just leave it on after a fight.
Share your troubles.
Applause, please.
So much XP to be gained and so many places to die if you mess up. A reminder that earlier we stepped on a trap that nobody saw and it did 130 damage. And then another time it took away 2 levels.
Right. Anything is possible. Applause, please.
Knowledge Arcana.
Just not my lucky day.
Aw. Knowledge Arcana.
I failed.
I mean, Knowledge Arcana is also an int skill that she's not great at, because she's Charisma Dex. That looks like a boss room. Save game. How long on enlarge? 4 minutes. This is a dark place. Why do you say that? These carvings on the walls, they're a chronicle of rituals. They depict the worship of the most depraved of creatures, the demonic four horsemen of apocalypse. Their followers serve the will of their masters, death and destruction. Every disaster, every misfortune serves the horsemen. Suffering and pain are what they treasure above all else. They see life as a harvest, and even knowing their nature, there are those who embrace horrific acts to gain the horseman's favor. Evil's voice can be strong and fearful, sometimes seductive, but we must face it no matter whose voices stand against it. This is hella cheesy, but it's neutral good, which is what I'm trying to stick with right now. He nods, frowning. You're right, but there are times where we're doing the right thing, it is beyond our power. He sighs and casts a glance. We should leave this place.
Applause, please.
Starting to use no pupil, so there's a slight indication of honoring place for a magic artifact. So, the quest update that just popped up at the top of the screen said that the bad guy replaced his eyeball with the artifact. So, like, he took his eye out and shoved the artifact into his eye socket, which lets him mind control people. That's gonna be fun. Alright, well, I guess we're still going this way. Let's get you in front. Muck-luck, the darkness calls to you. Tristan! Death whispers your name! Wait, what? What the hell? Guys, fight! What? I am so confused right now. Wait, can only the people whose name they called can fight? Hold on. Nok-nok attacks. Oh, 20. Targets are plus 27. I get a plus 15. If I roll a 12 or higher, I can hit. It should be not too bad. But Tristan is... Oh my god, Tristan's not going to kill anything? -1 to wisdom. What? This is very angering. Why are you not swinging? And you're about to die because you're a horrible character. You're saying use cure on... Oh, cure light wounds? Yeah. Let me try... Can I use heal offensively? Oh wait, no. Heal, it says that it said acts like harm. Harm does negative. That's Cure Light Wounds Mass. What does this turn into? Cure Moderate Wounds Mass? I don't know if these are undead, buddy. Miss. He's not even landing the attack. Alright, try just channeling.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Dude, I don't think these are undead. I think you're fooling me right now.
You forced my hand. Healing fire. I need your breath.
He can't
Oh,
win
Samurai.
this.
I see your light.
It... Okay, he's not dead, he's just unconscious. Sing it, Lindsay. Lindsay, turn the song on. Don't bug out now. Lindsay, turn the song on. It took her 3 rounds to do that.
How may I help?
It happens every stream. There's like half a dozen fights that Lindsay hands down refuses to play her song. And her song right now, the one I was trying to use, I want to show you guys this. See their hit points? 26 plus, 32 plus. It adds a buffer. It's like, and at 20 to 30 health, you don't have to heal because it stops damage. And I needed her to do that, and she would not do it.
What troubles you?
It's very, very frustrating when the game is not cooperating. Alright. Okay. I want you to be doing the special roll. That way everyone's doubling ability damage recovery. Outsider, neutral, evil. Aha, you did fool me, Dark. Well, lots of wisdom damage getting restored. Any attacks during the night? Are we okay? Wow, nok-nok's still shapeshifted for an hour and a half after an 8-hour rest. Alright. The problem was, like, Tristan suddenly was like, I want to come with you, right at the entrance to this place. I was like, what are you doing here? So I felt like there was some reason in the story that I really needed to have him. So I was like, okay, fine, and I took him. And it didn't occur to me that I needed to strip the equipment off of my real good healer and then put it to Tristan. I didn't do that. So Tristan's basically naked, and he's not even the type of healer I prefer, so it's just... I didn't care about developing him much up until this point, and now I'm just kind of forced into using him. Or I thought I was forced into using him, so I brought him.
Just letting the ink dry.
I probably should have just not. Well, it's... I don't mind a ranged healer. My Fabio, the guy who was my healer, he was a ranged guy, but he had a leopard pet, and he had all the equipment. He was a much more developed character, and he was a herald caller. This guy is an Ecclesiarch, which is... I'm not a fan of. I'm truly just not a fan of it. Let's see. He's already got a Nat Armor Amulet. Is there anything here with a con? 4 strength, 4 dex, 4 con. 4 strength. Okay, hold on. What are their belts? 4 strength and con. 4 strength and con. Okay, let's give her this one. Alright.
Let us bide our time.
Alright, Magic Fang on the animals. And with all the buffs I have for the party, losing the leopard is like losing a really good damage dealer and decent off tank.
The road awaits.
We should move.
What am I forgetting right now? Oh, mage armor.
The spell eludes me.
Right here, my friend.
Alright, let's do... Where's the communal one? That.
Our duty calls.
And that. And finally, that. Who has the third? The third what? I'm not sure what you're asking me. Pet? Druid has one. Shulk is a Mad Dog Barbarian. She has one. Eve is a Sylvan Sorcerer. She has one. That's 3. And my Cleric was an Animal Domain Cleric who had 4, bringing us to a 10-man party. Now, 4 people, of course, were much weaker, but I focused so much on transmutation magic and buffs that made up for the fact that they were weaker characters, and they were quite respectable. Alright, I'm gonna save the game just because I did a lot of buffing, so that if the worst happens, no one has to sit through that again. Alright, we have a door. Yeah, after seeing that elk charge someone for 130 damage earlier, I need to try to use the elk's charge more often. That's its, like, special skill. Don't know much about this game. You are welcome to ask questions, Dark. I love having people to talk to. That's one of the joys of streaming as opposed to just playing this game in the quiet of my own home. Yeah. That was awesome. I thought I thought Shulk was my heavy hitter until that elk charge. I was like, oh, well, okay then. Yeah, I'm a little afraid because all this lore is pointing to the fact that the big bad boss has some kind of mind control item, and I'm worried that he's gonna like make my party fight each other. Oh my god. Cephal Laurentus. Should I... Yo, another whole map? How big is this place?
Don't hesitate. I am yours to command.
Just letting the ink dry.
Oh my. Lindsay, get over here! Curse your little legs! Oh my gosh, -3 levels just hit Valerie. You oh, they can't charge? Because of this sludge we're in. They can't charge because of the sludge we're in.
Story.
Turn the song off. He's fine. She has 4 negative levels. Okay, okay. In a way, it's good that all the negative level... No, it's not. I think I'm out of diamond dust. Oh, thank God. I have one more. Okay. While the negative levels are temporary, I can use restoration to cure them all off. But after a day, they become permanent, and then you can only cure one at a time. What's the most annoying bug you've encountered? If you consider it a bug, the loading screens. If you don't consider it a bug, I get angry really quick when I'm playing correctly, Ziggy, and the game's not listening. There is multiple times per day that I'm clicking these buttons repeatedly and Lindsay will not start her song. She's not getting attacked, it's the beginning of the fight, nothing's in her face, she's not under crowd control, and she's shooting her bow, she just won't start singing. I don't know why it happens, just sometimes it does. Yeah. Also, on day one, they've already fixed this one, but on day one, on release day of this game, there was a bug where when I'd be running around in the wilderness, and, you know, random encounters can happen. You get attacked by bandits, some kobolds attack you, whatever. But they were bugged, and what was happening, I'd be running around, and I'd be level 2, and level 15 Elder Fire Elementals would attack me, and just, whole party dead. And a greater werewolf, a greater weir tiger attacked me once. And it was like level 10, and I was level 2, and it wiped my whole party like 3 times. And that was very angering on day 1, but they fixed that. That was a bug. You weren't supposed to be hitting those encounters that early.
To victory!
Ooh.
Let a strike is won! Do not falter!
Oof. Hit Muck for 43 there.
Right here, my friend.
This requires your attention.
Ancient scrap of script-covered leather. I seriously play a handheld game during load screens. It makes it so much easier to handle. When I am not on air, Dark Azrael, on my iPad, I got a handful of games that I got through Quest Mode, the thing I'm always trying to market on here. And I'll play Clash of Clans, Dominations, Lords Mobile, stuff like that on my iPad when I'm waiting on load screens. When I'm on stream, I can talk to you guys, and it's fine, but at the moment, because of the load screens and how excessive they are, it's not something you can really play and enjoy just focusing all your attention on this one thing, which is unfortunate, and I don't know if that's ever something they can fix from what I understand about this whole engine thing. Oh, that's not good. Alright. So if I start the song before the combat starts, it doesn't count as her first turn. And then have her charge. And then, oh, the elk doesn't have line of sight. Oh, I want to charge, but I can't get there. This hallway's too narrow. Oh, did it just bite her for 105 damage? No, it was with a greatsword. Oh no, it bit the Smilodon. The cat's down. Oh my lordy. Is the Smilodon dead? Or is it unconscious? No, it's dead. Great. Okay, so we would have to do a full rest to get the Smilodon back.
I believe I've found something.
This hallway's going to be rough on my strategy because of the choke.
Confide in me.
Anything else?
Okay, I complained about this like 10 minutes ago. Remember I said I keep having to move these guys further down? It's like it keeps changing my my setup here, my formation. It keeps tweaking it. That's also frustrating. Is her song still on? It is. Her song...
Lindsay the Illustrious.
For the first 10 levels of the game, she had Inspire Courage. Inspire Courage at the end of combat automatically turns off. Inspire Greatness is arguably an upgrade to Courage, but you can have both turned on if you switch them back and forth. But ever since I got Inspire Greatness, when the combat ends, she often does not turn her song off and uses up all her charges of music for the day if you do not tell her to stop. So that is also frustrating. Okay, let's... Whoa, bear. Stop, man. What are you doing? Let's use standard labyrinth tactics and just pick one wall and always follow that wall.
Here.
I will say they're okay, we're getting too far ahead of the trap people. I will say they are trying. I'm not going to say that they don't care about their customers or anything, because they are doing patches. I had to download another big patch today. They're doing like 5 gig patches every other day. But, as a techie, I would say this game was not ready for release. It became playable after a few days. And it's still filled with bugs, and the load screens are bad. Now, while I can play the game, I am very much enjoying this game. I am really liking this game when I can play it. So that's why I keep going. And, okay, right now, do you guys see this? Schult keeps trying to run back to the left. My elk keeps trying to run down to the right. I think when I'm clicking on the ground, you see some of the movement things for the party are appearing behind walls, and it's making them just run off on their own. Lindsay, need you up here?
Come in.
Applause, please.
Yeah, I can move 100% speed on trap disarm stealth. Restarted, but I'm 4 towns in. Yeah, if I'm actually controlling Lindsay, I can do that too. I just usually let her auto move.
Something out there.
Applause, please.
Give the order.
Let's use our Cure Light Wounds on Muck. Huh, he can deliver touch spells from 10 feet away while he's in that form. That's cool. I never even thought about using Reach to deliver touch spells.
Anything else?
This was a secret door, so it's probably a dead end with loot, yeah.
Applause, please.
Wand of Slow. Cloak of the Winter Wolf? No. Willis Gunderson? Alright, save game. How many rations do I have right now? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 9. I can do 1 more full rest. Fools, there's no way out of here. Okay, good talk. Vordakai and the next CH have no major bug, and that is still buggy. A bunch of zombie lords are in there just chilling around a table. Oh my gosh, yo, if these things attack me, that is so many zombies. So many zombie lords.
Can you make an epic pose?
Oh no!
Inspiration.
Let's use a haste.
Serves you right. You're like a legend.
Look, Shulk is swinging over to the other side of that table. Yo, look at that. She hit one for 104 crit and cleave and hit the other one for 104 crit. Ah, that's so delicious. I love it. She's not even raging. We can be better, stronger, faster. All right, let's buff the pets. I think that's the best use of her turn. Uh-oh. Something just crit her, something crit my sorceress twice. Okay, she's safe. Yeah, I think the best use of everyone's time right now is just to auto-cast stuff. I mean, I could do a fireball. You know what? There we go. Very nice. I'm very happy with my performance there. Oh! Got a camping supply there. Nice. What's that? Table surface is covered with blood, bits of brain, and bone splinters. Okay. I mean, that was a good example of how my party can work in a great situation. Pet and summon are a little OP. Maybe? I mean, it depends what you compare them to. Like, if I had been just used Fireball right off the bat, I could have cleared that room a lot faster. But I feel like I've got very good control, and I can win slowly and comfortably with that. Hold on, I'm going to save the game and then see what this button does. The pets in this game are just as strong as they are in the pen and paper. The only change is that in pen and paper, if your pet dies, it is devastating. It's like a week before you can get another one. But in this game, you rest and they come back. I mean, my whole strat is like, you know, get pets and then buff the hell out of them. Like, my sorceress has very few direct damage spells compared to how many buff spells she's got. I mean, that's just how I like to play. Oh, over here.
Anything else?
Nice. The imprisonment and burial of Vordakai, performed by 3 Cyclopses who hold lanterns in their hand. Is that a hint for me to go find 3 lanterns?
Applause, please.
So we got a door down and a door up. Elk spots a trap.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Where's the disarm button? You guys see this? There's a trap there, and there's no disarm option this time. I don't know if that's supposed to be an undisarmable trap or a bug. Alright, let's check the lower passage before we take risks up there. Athletics 32.
I'm not mad enough to do it.
Do you only get one attempt? She rolled a 3 and added 25 and failed versus a 32. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, and for some reason I can't attempt it a second time. I was clicking it very rapidly. I couldn't get. You can only attempt to step over a rock one time, friends. That's it. That's all the attempts you get in life. After that, the rock has won. Okay. I guess I'm gonna attempt to disarm this with my face. Okay. Hey, I can actually click on this one. So fireballs come down the hallway when you hit the traps. This reminds me of the very beginning when you meet Jathal.
Anything else?
Tristan's voice drops as if he's being afraid of being overheard. The heart of the tome, Vordakai is close now. What makes you think so? Like all who follow Sarenrae, he shivers, then winces as if in pain. I can feel the evil of this place, thick like the stench of rot and decay. You insisted on accompanying me, and now that you're here, you're acting strangely. What's the matter? It is of no matter, nok-nok. This place, it feeds on doubt, fear, loss. If we were to never see each other again, would you have any last words for me? Oh man, okay, I'm gonna say the super cheesy thing because I really need to get my alignment back to neutral good. If I get too far from neutral good as a druid, I will lose my pet and all my druid powers, which forces me to roleplay. Any last words for you? I'd say that you were my ally and my friend. I could always count on your support, and if it was within my power, I'd do all I could to keep you by my side. He smiles, but it's tinged with sadness. Ever since I met you, I have thought myself blessed to stand with a hero such as you. But this blessing, it was not the gods, it was your strength, and for that, he stops and simply nods. For that, let us take faith in each other and purge the evil from this place. Marble traps are fine, I'm facing finger. I hit one earlier, Aubergina. I failed at disarming a trap, and it hit, what's her name? It hit Lindsay. She resisted the death effect, so it did half damage, and half damage was 130. And it left her with like 6 health or something. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I had to waste a lot of heals healing her up after that. Okay, so this whole thing reminds me of Gurren Lagann when he's like, believe in the me that believes in you.
Something bothering you?
We do not have a lot of heals left. Alright, save game. In case this is the final boss fight. How are our buffs right now? Enlarged person still has 7 minutes. Okay, so all of the minutes buffs have a long time remaining still. We still got bless. So let's do what I've been saving, guys. Mass bear's endurance. Mass bull's strength. Acid maw. Animal growth is already on all targets. Resist energy fire. Resist energy cold. All of these buffs last minutes, not hours.
Just letting the
Rage on autocast. What else we got? Remove fear, 10 minutes. Alright. Let's see, vanish. That's 1 round per level. Haste is rounds per level. Good Hope, a minute per level. Break enchantment. Greater invis is around a level. We'll use greater invis during the fight on Shulk if we can.
Let us bide our time.
Stone Skin uses up 5 diamond dust. I'm not doing that again. Vine Trap. Why did I get... Oh, they gave this to me because she was Sylvan. It was a free spell. That's why I've got it. Oh, I forgot I've got this. It's like a beam of acid.
Right here, my friend.
And lastly, you. Do you have any big buffs for us? Heal. Protection from energy. Oh! Fire, I guess? And lightning in case I was wrong about that. And let's do aid on you. 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 I love aid. It is an awesome, awesome spell. Alright. Save game. And let's hope this is actually the boss room, or else I just wasted a lot of magic. Valerie, please get in front.
Here.
Ancient Water
I shall
Elemental.
not fail.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Our duty calls.
What? It's Shadow Clone no Jutsu! Wait a minute. She never turned the second song on. She's doing it again. There we go. See, she has 2 songs right now. The smaller circle here and the larger circle. And with Lingering Performance, you can have both up. If she participates. Yo, how many of these? We killed 1, then 2, then 3, then 4.
Adventures call to that.
Okay. So is this just a warm-up room? Because I kicked its ass. Alright, let's stand in front of this door and assume this is the next thing. Save game. Let's have...
We should prepare.
Let's have you hit the button. Game's getting a little choppy for a few seconds while it writes the save file. What is this thing? The pool smells strongly of sulfur. Can we step in the room and not stand on the pool? Vordakai! Hey, you son of a gun! How you doing? Alright, those 2 still have aid. You can tell by the bonus health. So 4 of the 5 people still have aid. Did I have protection from alignment? No. Okay. Is this a minute, a level? Protect. Okay, let's put that on Muck. See if that helps. Time left on Bless, 3 minutes. Okay.
I'm listening.
Hey, Chef Smitty, just in time. I'm about to get my ass kicked. Dark Master, can we go to YouTube and tell me that you can play or not? Region what? Go boss fight while saving failed. No.
Don't hesitate. As you order.
In the dim light, unable to disperse deep shadows in the corners of the dark hall, you see a tall, angular figure over half the height of a man. It is a giant with parchment-thin skin clad in ancient clothes, yet he pays you no notice. He is studying a glowing vessel cradled in his hands. Oh, man. So he's a Cyclops, too. And it said that he removed his eye to put an artifact in his eye socket. So that meant his only eye.
He is here, Master. He came, O great Vordakai.
The giant turns to you and your attention is immediately drawn to the single eye in the center of its dried and dead face, or rather, an iridescent ball of dark shades shimmering within the Cyclops' empty eye socket like abyssal fire. I know this because Abyssal Fire and I, we go way back. In the center of the sphere is a spark of ominous red that seems to cut into you.
An interruption? So, what disturbs my
Hey,
meditation?
Agbomo. Hey, Legendary! You all are just in time to watch me get my ass kicked by an act boss.
I was pondering what to do with this pathetic creature, Magar Varn. This fool dared to claim the lands that belong to me.
Oh, Magar? That was the Baron that went
Can
missing.
you see his soul? This emptiness of this vessel is all he rules.
His
now.
soul? Dude, you ripped his soul
The
out?
same fate awaits you. I kept Magar's body because I thought he might prove a servant. But no, your corpse kneeling before me will be of more use.
The only one who will die this day is you, Vordakai.
Worthless words, boasts and claims of mortals. Grovel, and you may serve me yet.
Will prevail.
Alright, now for the spells that don't last very long. Please tell me you've still got... Yes, animal growth, okay. Alright. I'd rather you do a charge. Oh wait, the bird's gonna fight too? Alright, let's have you charge the bird. Fear Aura will save. What is that doing? I have so many buffs, guys, I can't see Fear Aura. Well, I'm glad I put Resist Fear up. I'm hoping that's gonna help. Summon Manticore. Finger of Death. Oh my god. He's trying to one-hit kill people. Nice hits! Oh my god. That's the fun part about surrounding a caster with melees. He raises his hand and we all get attacks of opportunity. Beat the ever-living shit out of him. Prayer.
Enough, Vordakai. Come face your death.
Was that
I'm
it?
the one who will sentence you. From a relic of a crumbled empire, a relic I steal.
The hell?
Curse you, Vordakai. Blinded by your faded power, I take your sight.
I was winning just fine without you doing all this melodrama.
Curse you, Vordakai. Thriving in your blind arrogance, I claim your eye.
He's just gonna stand still while you say all these words? He just walks over, kneels down in front of the 8'2" tall guy with claws, and picks his eyeball.
Give me.
Don't, Tristan! As you said, evil can tempt anyone! You're stronger than it! Fight it!
I cannot. It is not my will, but I am bound by a force greater than my own. and I must bring them the Oculus. But I can destroy it.
New event. They're all in this together.
The one who can't see evil will smite an entity that tempts others. The messenger of good, deprived of sunlight, gains the power to dispel the darkness. Gah! Dawnflower! Healing light! Merciful Sarenrae, your servant and champion calls for you. Grant me the power to remove the last obstacle on the path of salvation. Grant me the courage to spare the world from the abomination.
Lend
that
me your
threatens it.
energy! He's doing a spirit bomb, guys. A blazing light fills the tome, and Tristan's hands become aflame with sunlight. He covers his eyes with his palms and utters a blood-curdling... Wait, what? Wait, he filled his hands with fire, then put them over his eyes, and uttered a blood-curdling scream. Without taking his hands from his face, Tristan slams his heel downwards, shattering the Oculus of Abaddon beneath his weight. Did you even need to do the hand fire thing? Because if you just had to step on it, then you're a really bad cleric.
Now I can't see evil.
Oh, it came with a free bandage.
Sarenrae, the price of faith is high. I shall never see your sacred light again. The end of this nightmare. I'll accept punishment, any punishment, just to have it end. Only one last shackle remains, and this is done.
Guys, I'm about to lose an advisor. Grant me a wall of text to crit my allies.
My sight! My eye! My gift from the depth of Abaddon! It's gone! Stolen! Thieves! Maggots! Wretched, pathetic creatures! I'll slay you! I'll slay you all!
Bro, you lasted 1.5 seconds in combat with me. Are we doing a round 2 here? Foul black liquid runs down the cavities in his face and soaks his tattered clothes. The magical glowing vessel with Magar's soul strikes the stone floor with a hollow, tolling sound and rolls right to your feet. After all I've done...
After all
He can do it better.
I've achieved. After all the trials, still I fell. And to what? To a pathetic thing like you.
Okay, if I had refused to take Tristan on this mission, would he have simply showed up here anyway? I get the feeling that if I had just told him, no, I don't want to bring you, he would have walked into the chamber at the final moment. Is that what would happen? Or would he not be here and I would keep my advisor?
Worthless creature, proud in your ignorance.
Okay, I figured. It seems like that kind of event.
Done. You've doomed Vordakai to oblivion and all the power and secrets of the greatest empire ever known.
And Aubergina, as far as why did I choose one? I was trying to save my advisor. Like, him as a combat character, I don't care. He is garbage. But I needed him to be running my town. But, yeah. Okay, Knowledge Arcana check passed. Didn't you know, Mighty Vordakai, that you should not open up your soul to everybody? The curse that Tristan put upon you struck your very essence, arrogance, and lust for power.
You dare
270 XP for talking shit. That's like me when someone opens the curtains to outside and the sun hits me.
Curses strike harder if you empower them with the piece of the essence of the one being cursed. And I put my very self in my name. The name of a ruler and a vanquisher. The name I was cursed with. I was blind back then,
More blind than I am.
Everyone involved in this got
And
blind.
I lost the greatest gift I ever received from my patrons, the demons. Will I have to pay for such negligence?
Tristan took your eye?
You don't even realize what your sidekick stole. The Oculus of Abaddon is
Says
not
companion.
some eye. It's a dark creation having tremendous power, given to me by the mercy of a horseman of the apocalypse. The Oculus is capable of seeing the unseen, revealing the future to its holder, and dominating over mere mortals. Your pathetic settlement was so close to sharing the fate of Varnhold.
Varnhold's fate. What have you done to the people of Varnhold?
Vermin who came to my lands, who raked the land with their plows, pierced it with stakes to build their miserable shacks, desecrated the sacred tombs. First, they tore my lands from me.
Oh, is that the vessel
Then
with,
broke
what's his name?
into my sanctum and stole what
Oh,
was
the guy that found the bracelet with the labyrinth pattern on it. I bet that's what finally set this guy off.
I was enraged when I awakened, but the Oculus of Abaddon gave me the answers I needed. It calmed me, focused me. It was powerful enough to seize control over all who lived in that wretched settlement. They came to me, one by one, to be slaughtered. I fed upon their minds to
Oh my
make
God.
sense of this renewed world. The thoughts they held were enough for me to conclude the world is ready for my return. You look at me as if I committed some blasphemy.
Yeah. You mind controlled a bunch of people to walk single file into a slaughterhouse. That's pretty effed up.
So I defiled them in turn. Although I didn't want to limit my revenge. Their souls await fate
right.
inside the same jar.
Shatter the soul jar and set Magar Varn free. What are these noises? Freed from the prison, a soul flies up in a flash of light and rushes toward the lifeless body of Magar Varn. In the light of the released soul, Vordakai collapses on the floor and falls still. As you watch, cracks begin to worm through his dried body and his bones begin to crumble. Powerful enchantments that held his life within its shell lose their battle with time. In moments, he is dust. Give me that loot. Wand of inflict critical wounds on the bird. Ring of protection +1, garbage. Amulet natural armor 2, garbage. Headband of mental perfection. +4 to int wisdom and charisma? Whoo! That's good. +2 resistance. Bonus to all saving throws. Fire, cold, electric, and acid resist 15.
I am yours to command.
Holy hell in a handbasket. What? Look at all this loot, guys. 5,000 pounds of it. Oh my goodness. Full plate +2, +2, okay. Where did that cape go? I've got so many capes. Here we go. Shroud of Abaddon. Okay, that's pretty rad. What did she have on? Why did the thing jump? 1 to saving throws and cold resist 10. What's she wearing? That's 2 to all, 2 to all. 2 to natural armor, which does not stack with this, and 4 to unique saving throws. I'll see what Muck's wearing when he's well, I can drop form right now. As you can see, this is Muckluck in human form. Graphical bug. Alright, what kind of... Okay, cool. It's a straight upgrade for you in every way. Alright. Lindsay, are you using all... Yep, she's used like 20 songs since I last clicked on her, because she's a dummy. Can you get that bone thrown for the bone zone? I like the way you think, Agbomo. Fallen Warrior's Flask. What? Where am I? How did I get here? He's in a state of shock. It looks like he needs some time to come to his senses. Are we encumbered right now? No, we're not. Why are we slow? What? Oh, Lindsay has the exhausted debuff. Why?
What troubles you?
You know what? I saw it during the fight and I didn't realize what happened. I just pieced it together. The big boss got one major spell off. He did Finger of Death on her. She died, and this ring kept her from dying. It's part of her story. She has a ring of you can't die. But it somehow left her exhausted. Okay.
All according to plan.
Table, books, and scroll. Okay. Is this an exit over here? Maybe he'll be nice enough to take the place of Tristan. Dude, I just want Fabio back. I don't need Tristan. Oh, you mean as a advisor? Yeah, maybe.
In due time.
Because, God, what about all the gear that Tristan had? What a piece of shit. I'm so mad about that. He just robs me and leaves. So these are the souls. Our search for an answer to the mystery of Varnhold was coming to an end. After learning of the horrible fate that befell the poor citizens of Varnhold, we headed to the final destination of our trip, a dark chamber hidden behind Vordakai's throne room. As soon as we crossed the threshold, we froze, breathless. The dark hall before us was filled with gleaming, transparent vessels. The shimmering light of the souls imprisoned there dispersed the gloomy darkness of the tomb. Liquid shadows danced and twisted on the stone walls with every move of the bright little sparks as they beat within the interiors of the elegant, translucent prisons. What did the Baron do when he saw the cruel fate of Varnhold's citizens? Oh my god, order the soul jars be moved to your city where rare merchandise would be sold in secret. Gotta keep my druid powers. Immediately begin breaking soul jars. Oh my. This looks like Shang Tsung at the end of Mortal Kombat, guys. Upon breaking the first jar, a bright flash of light heralded that the imprisoned soul had regained its freedom. The bright spark flew in an arc over our heads and settled on the floor. And then, well, even my talent as a writer can't do justice to what we saw then. The freed soul was resurrected. In a heartbeat on the spot where the spark landed, a man clad in dusty peasant's clothes appeared, an expression of utter shock on his face. The poor man was terrified when he came to his senses after that nightmare, only to find himself in the middle of an ancient tomb. It took no effort to free all the others. With each new crash of shattered glass, new people appeared around us. Guards, fishermen, mothers, their children, farmers, drunkards, grumpy grannies, groaning gossipers. Long story short, all the people who'd been abducted by the Oculus of Abaddon had returned. Oh, if only shattering kitchenware always brought such joy and goodness. Alternating between lamenting, crying, and yelling for joy, the crowd headed for the tomb's exit. And then they all walk into a finger death trap that we missed. We followed after them, finishing yet another chapter of our heroic chronicle. Okay. So that's the exit right there?
That is not far.
What's this hallway here? I never got to see this. Oh! Hold.
Give the order.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I am your shield.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Oh god! I don't have a sixth man! Oh, Shulk's not enlarged anymore. That's bad.
No
I'm missing.
mistakes.
To arms!
Lindsay is so freaking slow right now.
Remain vigilant.
Elk battle cry. Come on, Mug. There's a room up there. That's another thing. Even if there is room for someone with reach to attack over the front line, this game's AI does not recognize that. So you sometimes have to manually move them into where they can.
Here.
Yo, what is this room that I missed?
To victory! Keep formation.
Willis Gunderson.
Enemy approaching.
Whoa! She just got hit with -2 levels on the first blow. Shit. Alright, you get out the big spells. Wait, mercy! The ghost voice is faint, as if speaking from far away. Willis Gunderson, right? Do you remember me? You sought my help with the island of Candlemere. Baron? Is that you? Flee from this place before it's too late. It's a trap, a trap. How did you end up here? It's not my fault. It was a mistake, a huge mistake. I was walking through the mountains, searching for something that would prove my worth, make others sit up and take notice, a little respect. People always used to talk that there were some ruins in the tors of Levenes, but all I found were pot shards and rubble. So the next morning I decided to head to Varnhold, and from there to Restov. Then something happened. I can't tell if it was a dream or if someone had set a compass needle before my eyes and was pointing me in another direction. So I went through the darkness and ended up at this outside of this damn tome. What happened? I just wanted to take a look. So I knew it was foolish, but I saw this bracelet entirely of jade, an entire fortune worn on the wrist. I shouldn't have taken it, but I couldn't resist, so I snatched it and fled before some dead thing crawled from the tomb. So you're the reason all of this happened. I returned to Varnhold and gave the bracelet to Maegir. I expected he'd pay me with a good sum of gold, but before I could get my reward, it came for us. Where are Varnhold's citizens? Oh man, the writing is thinking that I haven't already solved that. Why do you still remain in this world? I tried to leave. I feared to. I did all I could to be a decent man, but what if it wasn't enough? What if Pharasma decides to cast me down? I'm not ready. I need to think, to work up my courage. I must go. What? -2 levels to the bear? Piece of crap. Oh, I didn't see that there was some stuff hitting me in the back. Another -2 levels to Valerie. Yo, if her minus levels equal her normal levels, she will just die and be unresable. This stupid button's in the way. I can't see her negative levels. Christ.
Die, die, die! What? You didn't!
Okay, I think Lindsay just died and got teleported back to town because her ring kicked in. Dude. So I lost my cleric. This is why I need to only use characters I created. So I came in here with the cleric and bard the game gives you, and look now, I'm down to a 4-man party because of lore shit. What's our strength right now? We're super encumbered. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we are much less encumbered. Alright, we're fine now. NPC of this game have really bad score. Yeah, I was using 4... Dude, this Spectre, she's at -4 levels. A few more and it's freaking game over.
Stay behind me.
Let the attack commence! Surprise!
I don't have the bard. This is such a bother. So I don't have my guy with res now because the game took him away. I can't do Breath of Life. It took him away. I lost my cleric. He strong-armed his way into the party, kicked out the other cleric, and then he left. Where was this? That was before the boss fight. Oh my god. Alright, do I have... Do I have any scrolls? Scroll of Raised Dead. A creature whose permanent negative levels already equal its hit dice can't be brought back to life, but she has temporary negative levels, not permanent ones. That would be replaying hours, Ogbomo. I'd rather not do that. Alright, let's equip.
Let us bide our time.
And honestly, I'd rather have a bard that died that I could res than Lindsay who just pops over to town. Like, this whole dungeon is just making me want to ditch the last two Origin people I've got. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's see if this works.
I am yours to command.
And Alright, I have to do her level up before I can see her current level. That's an issue with design. Alright, Stalwart Defender. That gives us more damage reduction. That's always nice. Another point of con. And... Persuasion. Okay.
Give the order. I am your shield.
There. So now, for some reason, I was not allowed to see this bar. She's level 12, minus 10. Do I have a Scroll of Restoration? I highly doubt it. I do. Okay, okay. So Restoration is the... Does it even care about that? Restoration's a divine spell. In the pen and paper game, a divine caster using a divine scroll had 0 chance of failing. Why can you not use this? Can't be used by this character. Okay, I guess it's not like that in this. What about you? Let's roll it right. No, not that. Let's try this.
The road awaits.
Oh, thank God. That just cured 10 negative levels because they were all still in the temporary state. Alright, you have none. You have none. You have none. Bear has minus 2. And are all the other pets dead? The deer died here.
I shall not fail.
Alright, the bear can wait till we get to town, though. Yeah, she did. That girl really needs some paladin levels, damn her alignment. Yeah. Yeah, she has some problems. We are getting Wild Shape Huge Elemental. Let's see, wisdom, perception, and lore nature. Huge, all types. All right.
We should prepare.
Please no more specters. We just use so many of our... Gods damn it.
Enemy near.
He's already got 4 negative levels again. Is he actually shapeshifted, or is this a graphic bug? No, the return human button's not there. Not there. He is actually human right now. Can I see? Yeah, I can see his inventory. Gods, he's human right now, but it's showing him like this. All right. Small. So did it take away the large shapeshifts and just replace them with huge, so I can't even choose those anymore? Fire does 2d6, water does 2d6, air is 2d6, earth is 2d6. Earth is 2d8. Earth does 2d8 times 2 per swing. What's the name of the fighter girl? This is... Oh, well, this is Shulk. I made her. You mean, if you mean the one in town, yeah, something like that. My lockpick girl teleported to town, and I can't open this stuff. Guys, this just keeps getting worse. Like, this is the most depressing sequence of events. What about this thing, this coffin? And we got more negative levels. Okay, so there's one chest we can't open because our lockpicker teleported away. It's gonna be a long trip to the nearest merchant because I'm not dropping this loot. Alright, let's equip another Scroll of Cure and cure her again before those become permanent. Alright, what's up, Magar? Gods be praised, you're our savior. Not just that, but my people as well. Holy poop! Whatever I can do to show you my gratitude, He pauses for a moment as if lost in thoughts, then grunts. Too bad Safal didn't leave to see this moment, and Gunderson, he wasn't a bad sort, just impulsive. We'll mourn them, mourn all who'd lost their lives because of Vordakai, and then... Magar turns to you at attention. You're graced by the debt of blood. Varnhold and I now serve you. The cowards from the north didn't lift a finger to help me when I was in need, so I offer my sword to one who will. I'll head to your castle and wait for you there. A deputy will rule in Varnhold. I'll appoint someone trustworthy. Don't worry about that. Okay, I think it's as one of you suspected, he's going to replace Tristan as the townsperson, since Tristan and Lindsay were little assholes. I think her story could work better if she were an Azamar instead of a cute girl. The blonde with negative levels? Oh, Valerie. Valerie. Yeah. Okay, well... Most of this dungeon was fun. A lot, you know, it was like a real challenging dungeon. I liked it. There was actual risks. There was you wanted to check for traps every 5 feet, shit like that. What made it awful was bringing characters that were not mercenaries. you know, Tristan came in and wanted to take the place of my healer. I was like, okay, I guess he's important. I did it. Became the biggest mistake of my life. He left the party, and then I had to do half a dozen more fights without any healer because he kicked out the old one and then left. He took the gear with him he had. Lindsay got knocked unconscious, which I could have healed her, but she then teleported to town with a ring, so I lost my luck picker.
Vordakai wouldn't be threatening us or anyone else any longer. Alas, our friend revealed himself to be an
Amiri.
enemy.
The barbarian is Amiri.
How could you, Tristan? We trusted you.
Alright. Okay. It's gonna be a long walk back.
I tire.
Oh man. Okay. I wish it would let me cast strength spells. I've got strength spells. Alright. Camping's quicker with 2 less people. Well, I've got a Sylvan Sorcerer, which is basically takes the place of a wizard. Unless there's something specific you're saying that I need. Let's see. Like, it needs to let me cast spells on the travel map. I don't know why it doesn't. Okay. What do we got? Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to hit OK on every one of these. Enter key doesn't work. Where's the checkbox that should say, don't ask me again? All I'm gonna do is get it under 5120 so we're not over the max cap. And then we should be able to move at a decent speed. I feel like I should apologize to the stream, even though it's not my fault, but we have hit more bugs tonight. I think as far as quantity of bugs, we've hit more tonight than we even did on launch day. Launch day, we hit a few catastrophic ones. Today has just been like 1,000 inconveniences. This window needs a checkbox for don't show me this again. Okay, 5109 out of 5120. We should be able to move at a... We're in the rocky area, so it will speed up once we get out of here a little bit. Okay, nearest merchant. There's one there. And the well, no, we killed all the barbarians. I forgot about that.
I tire.
Sorcerer's not a wizard. Wizard's the master of reality. Sorcerers are kids running with scissors on his hand. You sound like a wizard. You've not yet given me a reason. Like, they have the same spell list. Sorcerers can cast more flexibly, but less options. And she's got a pet, which saved us many times. I need to be able to cast, like, strength spells, but...
We should gather our strength.
Alright, it's moving a little faster now that we're... Well, when we were out of the mountains. Yeah, but the problem right now is that you can't carry spells on the big map. Sorry, you can't cast spells on the big map. I've got tons of spells that increase my strength. I've got like 20 charges of bull strength. I've got multiple charges of communal bull strength. I've got the animal growth, which is like 10,000 extra pounds per animal I cast that on. The problem is it doesn't let me cast them on this screen. Oh, I just realized I could use the... Now that we're outdoors, I should be able to use the party interface to bring the other people here. They can help carry stuff. There's also, what is it? A wizard is never early or late. They arrive exactly when they intend to. Yeah, as far as in-game, minus just your clear love for wizards, I haven't yet heard a good reason to use them. I mean, there's no, if there was a wizard archetype... Hold on, I'm kicking my shoes off. I'm becoming 5% more naked here. If there was a wizard archetype that came with a pet, I would consider it. But sorcerers are just so much more flexible. You don't have to do spell prep and stuff. Oh, Smilodon's back alive. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop. What's that? Oh, coal. I want to make sure if I have an emerald, I don't sell it. Because I have a quest that involves an emerald. I guess not. Alright. Check this out. 3,467 pounds of loot. Alright, I know from experience the trade window is going to bug, so I'm going to relaunch it. Breastplate plus 2. I think all these are the same. Lawbringer Cura. Oh, that's for the quest we're doing. Great Axe. Wait. Wait a minute. Why does it say unidentified? I have yet to ever see something enter my inventory and say unidentified. Like, is there even a lore stat in this game? I know in pen and paper there's like a lore or an identify spell or something. I've not seen that in this game. So maybe when I get Lindsay back in the party, she'll identify it. What the hell is this? Hand of Damnation. I bet Jathal will like this. 2d4 plus 2 scythe. Death Reservoir. When you score a crit with this, you emit a wave of negative energy that does 46 damage to everyone around you. Creatures that take damage from negative energy receive a will save DC. You can't play with a full undead party in this game, so this would just murder your own people. Yeah, I won't be using that. That's neat, though. What is that? Eternal Conduit. Plus 2 enhancement bonus to attack with touch spells. Okay. Great Sword plus 2, Great Sword plus 2, and again. Forsaken Edge. Exotic Weapon plus 2 Unholy Estoc. What's Unholy? Evil aligned weapon and bypasses corresponding damage reduction. Does extra 2d6 damage to good alignment. Rage Claw plus... Oh, that's Adamantine. We'll hang on to that for Adamantine fights. Unidentified. Okay. All that's done. Unidentified. Okay, we have a lot of unidentified stuff. There's another 52,000 gold. Okay. Encumbrance is no longer an issue. Didn't I have someone here that wanted me to talk to them? Was it you? Wait, I do have an emerald? Here's your emerald. Okay. Wonderful. I'm ready to remain here and work for your grace. I only need a place to live and work. I've brought all the necessary tools. All I need is 4 walls and a roof and a salary. I do need to eat, but I'll make it up to you. Okay, so she becomes like my goldsmith? Yeah. Okay, nothing in this house. I don't know why it's even rendered.
All according to plan.
I genuinely don't know where that emerald was, because I had been looking for one for a while. Just mapping out this town. I had apparently never done that. Looks like even our custom characters leveled up. Usually they level up a while later. Alright. Mad Dog, level 12. Level up to Danger Sense and Rage Power. What does she already have? Internal Fortitude and Lethal Stance. 27 Strength now. Alright. Deadly Accuracy. If you score a crit threat while in lethal, you apply double the Lethal Stance's bonus when rolling to confirm the crit. That's not bad. Immune to the shaken and frightened conditions. That's awesome sometimes. Useless. I've already got a stance. More damage reduction is nice. Reckless. Doesn't stack with what I got. A heal. Okay, we're looking at more damage reduction or deadly accuracy. She's not usually the one getting hit. What internal fortitude, lethal stance. Thinking immune to shaken and frighten is useless most of the time and insanely good when it's working. Deadly accuracy is cool. Let's do that. Oh, she just got her 3rd attack per round. Nice. DR? She has a fighter, a bear, a smilodon, a leopard, a elk, and a druid that stand in front of her. She has an 11-foot attack range, remember? I know DR is awesome, I really do. But I don't think I need it for this party on that character. Just because I'm so frontline heavy. But yeah, DR is awesome. Alright. Sylvan Sorcerer. Nothing crazy at this level. 26 or 27 charisma. This is why I make the custom characters. It's so much better. Alright, a tier 6 spell. This is my first tier 6 spell? Summon huge elemental. Hellfire Ray. Greater heroism. Functions like heroism, except the creature gains +4. +4 to attack rolls, saves, and skill checks, immunity to fear effects, and temporary hit points equal to your caster level maximum of 20. But this is 1 minute a level. Isn't heroism a lot longer? Oh, tits. Where is... Christ almighty. I can't see it from here? Oh, I can't... Lindsay's not here either, because she's stupid. Okay. I think heroism is 10 minutes per level. So greater heroism is twice as good, but it's 1 minute per level. Undeath to death, tar pool. Summon monster 6, 1d3 red caps, or 1d3 extraplanar Brelani Azadas. That's insane. Brelani Azadas are archers. They have mirror image and they cast like lightning bolt. Bear's Endurance Max is going to give the party 24 temp HP and +2 to fortitude saves. I've already got Bear's Endurance Mass on the druid. Yeah, I do like it, but I don't need it on another character right now. You can use more innervations and kill bosses with only innervation. Dude, that... When we fought, what's his name, we killed him in like 2 rounds. We didn't even get to cast many spells. Circle of Death. So really my favorite thing are like longevity, like spells that last hours, if I can find them. Dispel Magic Greater. Dragonkind. Oh, what? You become a medium dragon-like creature. You gain Strength, Con, Armor, Immune to Terrain, a Breath Weapon, Resistance to 1 element. Your movement speed is increased. You gain Bite, 2 Claw, and 2 Wing attacks. Your Breath Weapon and Resistance depend on the type of your dragon prototype. You can only use the Breath Weapon once per casting the spell. All Breath Weapons do 68 points of damage and Reflex save for half. That's tempting. That looks a lot of fun. However, I don't need an 8th melee person, but it does look fun. What is this? Charisma. Elemental Assessor. Eye Bite. Ugh. Elemental Body. This for to int everyone. I think we're gonna have to go with Summon Monster 6 for summoning a crap ton of Brelani Azadas. Because that's wild. Because I've already got Bull Strength Mass and Bear's Endurance Mass. And I don't really want to use Stronger Heroism just for mere moments. I was making a transmuter channel, but the You're a Pirate song plays too hard every time I start the game. So I'm going to wait until one day I get the ability to buy this game. You're a Pirate song? I'm familiar with the You're a Pirate song. I don't know why you're hearing it when the game starts. You're going to have to explain that one to me. Alright, we'll pick that. I think she just got her second attack with a bow. Alright, let's zone out. Now, the hope is my town didn't burn down from events while I was gone for weeks dealing with that undead Cyclops guy. Swift action is an action that doesn't require any time to perform. My favorite action type in the pen and paper, I think it was called an immediate action. It was basically a swift action you could do during other people's turns. There was only a few of them, but they were really fun to just butt into whatever the Dungeon Master was saying. You're like, I cast this. It's not your turn. I know. Alright. Now that we sold stuff and we got two of our pets back to life to help carry things, we are high speed. I bet we have a lot of events waiting for us in town. Let's hope it didn't burn down. Yeah. I was highly amused by another streamer who had named their stream for that night Patch Finder. So, since we just leveled up, it would be a great time to go drop a lot of money making another custom character to replace Lindsay. Or Valerie, but probably Lindsay first. I'm sick. Dude, I had to do so much without her, and I lost treasure because I couldn't pick Lock or Identify because she teleported out and just skipped town. This game has an anti-piracy protection where you never get config files saved, so the load screen takes years. That's a bit over my head, my friend. I don't really follow that, but... Again, I don't need an 8th melee person. I've got 4 animals, fighter, barb, druid. It's fine. Your Grace, we need to head to Brevoy immediately. Swordlord Jamandi requires your help in fighting off a sudden attack on Rossland. A treacherous invasion of barbarians has caught the Swordlands off guard. It is presently only skirmishes, but very soon there will be a major battle on the Glenabon uplands. There's one more thing. I'm afraid the bloom is back. Monsters have started appearing in the barony again. Fortunately, they've been spotted only near Candlemere Lake. Of course, this is highly disturbing, but my Baron, without immediate action on our part, the Swordlands may be defeated. What's going on in Candlemere? 1800 XP for asking that? Guys, ask questions. Not long ago, Bright Flash was spotted in the center of the island. After that, monsters started to appear in that area, attacking fishermen and travelers. Someone should travel to Candlemere and discover the monsters are coming from and why. What happened in Brevoy? The Kellid Barbarians, the Tiger Lord's tribe. They sometimes serve as mercenaries in the River Kingdoms. Not long ago, a new chieftain rose among them and inspired the tribe to conquer new lands. His name is Armag the Twiceborn, and it is said his tribe honor him as a living legend. It looks like Brevoy became his first target. Rossland, to be more specific. Amiri raises her head, eyes blazing. Tiger Lords? They've decided to come and fight? I've heard my former tribe is with them now, hiding from the evil spirit that haunts them. I'm pretty sure I just killed a shit ton of Tiger Lords earlier, because they lied and attacked me and I killed like 30 of them. I bet the Tiger Lords brought those cowardly worms here with them. If so, I'll give them what they deserve. What I wanted to say, Chieftain, we needed to go there and we need to hurry. I'm going now to scout around, maybe to find some help. Come with me or else we'll live to see this Armag smash the Brevins and come knocking at our main gate. I cannot go with you right now, but you have every right to go without me. Go. I can't wait, I can't. Fine, you finish what you're doing here, I'll wait for you on the battlefield. It will be an honor for me to fight these Numerian dogs side by side with you. What should I do first? War in Brevoy, of course. Jamondi's request is pressing, the future of Rosslyn and Swordlands is depending on you. One last thing, now in this darkest hour, I must hurry to help my countrymen. I'm heading to Rosslyn immediately to join the Sword Lords. I hope we'll meet again and in this world. Everybody is abandoning me, guys. Ugh. I gotta replace Valerie and Lindsay before they ditch me. Your Grace, please spare me a few moments. As your curator, I request you listen to this kind lady who wishes to discuss with you something of great importance. Me too. I live in a country where I can't $1 in a useful currency, so I can't buy games. That's the only way I have until last month. From now on, I will be able to buy games again. Oh. Well, I'm happy for you that you're able to do that soon, Bejo. The young woman is wearing simple clothes, but carries herself with dignity. My greatest respect, Baron. My name is Rikri Sharvan, and I am the leader of a small group of enthusiasts who wish to enrich life in the city. I come to you for 2 reasons, to tell you about our cause and ask for your support. A while ago, an idea emerged in our ranks. Even though there are many ways to entertain oneself in the capital, there's still not enough cultural events taking place. I'm getting called to 3 different war fronts, and you're telling me about this garbage. Even as artist, this makes me think of like someone trying to leave the house to run to the hospital, and Jehovah's Witnesses are at the door, and they won't let them walk past. Each member pays a modest monthly fee, and in return gets to vote on which event the society should fund each month. Just imagine the community will finally be able to organize exhibitions, performances, philosophical debates, and concerts, and do this all on its own. We will inspire our friends and neighbors, but in order to provide an adequate reward to our most dignified artists, we need to attract more members. We're asking for your support. Any funds you can spare will be most welcome, but we especially need your help in founding and promoting the society and organizing the events. It will require a great effort to make this dream come true. Thank you for your time. If you decide to support us, send a message through your curator, and whatever your decision, I hope your esteemed advisor will honor us by taking part in the opening ceremony. Okay. What shall I tell Lady Sharvan? To my mind, these people need our guidance and attention more than they need our money. We can inform all the city of this newly founded society and assist in the collection of membership fees. Do as you deem right. Very well. Receive the help she needs. +1 community, culture, minus 50 BP. That's a good deal for that. Your Grace, please forgive me for distracting you from important matters. You're the only one who could talk some sense into these hotheads. They've had an argument in the middle of the street. Yelled so much your subjects called the guards, but what can they do about Lady Valerie? Wait, Valerie's one of them? Eveld hasn't done anything illegal. It's not like I can put them in jail. Eveld? Is that the character next to you? Eveld the Silver-Tongued. In my own person, your grace, Eveld the Silver-Tongued, who once served as a court bard in the best houses of Brevoy, and has now traded in his golden cage for the free winds of travel. This sweet lady insulted me, if you please, in front of my audience, halted my performance, and embarrassed me in front of the entire tavern. Would you please be so kind as to rein this lady in? Valerie is apparently trying to control herself, but telltale red spots flare on her face. I notice that someone pinned a disgusting pasquinade next to the tavern entrance. Something about a bright bird who lost its feathers. That's abominable insolence. Yes, I won't deny I'm guilty. I lost my temper, but who wouldn't have? I don't know what a pasquinade is. Anyone know what a pasquinade is before I Google this? Is that so? When I smothered this lady with exquisite compliments, I received only insults and jokes in return. When I came to her with gifts, begging her to become the muse for my greatest work, I was ridiculed and sent away like a snotty boy. And now the moment I start to pursue my art away from this good lady, she seeks me out and says I'm guilty of spiteful slander. What shall I do? I'm but a slave to my inspiration, which is sent to me from above. And while we're on the subject of poetry, it's really not that bad. Okay, hold on. Define pasquinade. A satire or lampoon, originally one displayed or delivered publicly in a public place. Satire? So, like, what, is he making fun of her as satire? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Evel, did you really write a pasquinade about Valerie? Forgive me, who would I be if I stooped to such low attacks? I won't deny that the cautionary tale of this lady could inspire me. How can you listen to this, Featherbrain? Of course, in the face of justice, he's ready to disown his own parents. If I'm allowed to continue, let me say that this pasquinade was devoted to the sad position of the arts in these lands. Forgive my frankness. Anyway, the good lady is unlikely to understand what allegory and poetic hyperbole are. Don't even try, Your Grace. I'm afraid even Avidar couldn't get to the bottom of this ball of accusations. This is so stupid. I'm the Baron. I could obviously game Valerie points by making him apologize to her, but honestly, I feel like a parent over two people I don't care about. I don't care who said what to whom. You're going to make peace right now, right here in front of me. Valerie almost screams, I'm not going to make peace with this worthless paper stainer. Let him spend his useless time insulting his other bootlickers. Your tongue befits your beauty, my sweet. Truly, what is a beautiful flower's bud worth if it's worm-eaten and empty on the inside? Hot damn, dude. They don't call you silver-tongued for nothing. Enough, both of you. First you scared everybody at the tavern, now you're embarrassing yourselves in front of the Baron. Apologize at once. If not to each other, then at least to his grace. I don't know what got into me, Your Grace. Forgive me this scene. Please forgive me, Mucklek. Perhaps I should leave to calm down and come to my senses. God. That's nice. You let some steam off and worked some things out. At least now I can let you go, hoping you won't scare our good people anymore. Your Grace, I'll go too, but please keep an eye on Valerie. I don't know what demon has gotten into her, but she's not herself lately. At first she'd just snap, then she'd start getting into fights with everyone about stupid things, and now she's dragged this bard out of the tavern by his collar. I'm afraid it might come to real violence. What do you mean? She got defensive. I can't say a word to her. We've been careful around her since she runs a finger across his face meaningfully. I'm close to ordering my lads to keep an eye out for her in the streets to make the common people's lives a little calmer. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. If I were you, I would talk to the storyteller. One of my lads saw Valerie arguing with him. I have no idea how anyone could have a fight with such a harmless old elf, but she did. Oh my god, who's next? Chemo bows awkwardly. Oh, thank god, it's someone giving me presents. Thank you. Thank you for the light shield, Chemo. Keep up the good work. Who's a good boy? I have something personal to ask you. Come talk to me. Oh my god, he's gonna make me go through 10 loading screens to go visit him in his little town. Oh, Chemo. Can't leave the barony alone for a day. Before you is a boyish half-elf. Her tight-fitting leather outfit is full of patches, and a large, mean-looking blade rests on her hip. A tattoo adorns her neck. On behalf of the simple folk of Varnhold, I greet you. My name is Tyrval. I'm here to represent our community, to present you with a token of our loyalty, and to humbly beg your help. I just saved your entire town's souls. I personally vouch for its quality. She's handing me a gift. I personally vouch for its quality. I made it with my own hands, every stitch and every cut. I hope you like it. We ask you to let Varnhold assemble a militia of her own. Many of the locals are eager to keep watch and defend their homes with weapon in hand, especially so after the... well, you understand. Your Grace took care to send guards to Varnhold, and I'm grateful for that, I did. However, the townsfolk would sleep better knowing that you've let us take the protection of our children and elders into our own hands. I understand this would require an investment from you, but we will not remain in your debt for long. If there's a workshop where I can work leather, I'd be more than happy to take all manner of things for you. I used to make a living as a tanner back in Daggermark. I like this idea. Let's do it. Thank you!
Meanwhile, Barbarian hordes had been gathering near Brevoy's borders. We had a difficult choice to make.
Is this Act 5?
Was it more important to chase a traitor, or to fulfill our duty as allies?
So, when we finished Act 2 and 3, I had weeks to build up the barony before Act 3 and 4 started. So Act 4 ends and Act 5 starts at that very second? I guess it's Tristan. Okay. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh, is the unidentified stuff identified now? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're barely level 12. Whew. So Valerie's got a quest. Amiri and Knock-Knock ran off to do their things, but I let them go alone. And I've got to choose between stopping the Bloom or helping the Swordlands. And if the Swordlands go down, I probably lose my advisor. Alright, so Valerie finished some quest I had her doing. I talked with the people. I talked with the people. I talked with the people. Research into the nature of curses. Success! It appears the curse warped the very essence of its victim, turning a benevolent dryad into a ruthless monster and trapping what was once good within an evil, twisted form. It is not clear, however, whether it might have been possible to release the one trapped inside. This research has increased our understanding of arcane magic. +1 to attack and damage in your lands. Project complete. Oh, I'm kind of lucky. Jesus. I'm kind of lucky we did not have any problems blow up in our face while we were off doing this. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Advisors. You have no candidates capable of the counselor position with Tristan gone. Not a single one. What the hell? What in the hell? So every time something pops that advisor is needed for, I'm gonna fail it now? Because there is no one in my entire city of hundreds of people that can do that. Gang of petty illusionists in the lands of the Baron, passing off copper coins as gold in one. This fraud must be stopped. One of the most famous Mavani bards is passing through a region of the barony. Such a chance should not be missed. Still Life with Lemon Peel, drawn by a local artist, was celebrated by the connoisseurs and art lovers. Such a masterpiece cannot go to waste. Okay. Shitty. It's not my fault. What is this? Vordakai, 75 days to solve. Varnhold Militia. Infinite Forest, and I think that leads to us getting the leather shop. New phase, rebuild your capital, 7 days, 200 BP. Support that's 2 weeks. So I've got all these things to do that are time skips that I'm afraid to do right now. Can I build the goldsmith place now? Let's go over here and see if we can build the goldsmith location. And Knock-Knock is still chasing off evil goblins up by Oleg's trading post. Alright. Mim's Jewelry Shop. There we go. +1 to the economy when adjacent to a tavern or a longhouse. Let's see. Tavern. +1 to relations when adjacent to a longhouse. Well, it can't be both. see. What does what else does Longhouse affect? A lot of stuff. Barracks, Citadel, Garrison. Yeah, I could do the Tavern. Plus 1 relations when adjacent to the Longhouse. There, that's fine. I don't want to completely... I'm almost out of BP. I need to save some. I think it's time to go to the tavern and hire a bard that does not flee and leave me trapped in a dungeon alone. We are never letting that happen again. What's your current weekly BP income? I don't know. It's too late to check now. Next time I have to go to that screen, I will find out for you. I know I got that one mission that's like you gain like 5 BP per turn, which I don't know if that's per day, and that helps a lot. Throwing an alert and heading back to streaming. Love you, brother. Oh, thanks, Mr. Chubbs. Appreciate it, man. I met Mr. Chubbs when I was streaming Grim Dawn. He and I have traded each other back and forth a handful of times. He's playing a mixture of World of Warcraft and another game now that I forget the name of. Oh, there's Magar. Your Grace, welcome back. How can I serve you? Do you remember anything when your soul was in the jar? I'm not sure. It was dark, almost no space. If you don't mind, I'd like to not recall that anymore. In your room, I discovered a letter containing threats. Is there something you'd like to discuss with me? I didn't want you to know about that. Wanted to spare you from any further worries. I began receiving letters like that one since about when I sent your trading goods. Damned if I know who's behind them. Once, my men even interrogated the trader who delivered the mail, but nothing came of it. How did Jamandi react when Varnhold joined my barony? To be blunt, your grace, who cares? Maybe she's angry and rest off, or crying her head off, or even celebrating. It matters not. I'm thinking about offering you an official position. In what way can you help govern the country? I can't say ruling a barony used to give me such joy. There are far more enjoyable pursuits, but if there was something I really excelled at, it was managing Varnhold's treasury. If I hadn't been there, our citizens would have had to tighten their belts. Ah, so he becomes an alternative to Jubilost. So I lose Tristan and get a guy that is a completely different category. I'm trying to think, is there no hope for that category? The thing that Tristan was doing? Am I just screwed there? Have you taken care of Arnhold's defenses? We reconstructed the fort walls and are digging a moat around the town and organizing patrols. That event was a real shock to everyone, so now every citizen, young or old, has been doing everything in their power to never be caught off guard at all. Okay. I should go.
In due time.
I know there was that one, like, evil advisor that could join you that I didn't know about, so I accidentally lost her. I wonder if she was supposed to be the replacement for Tristan, which is awful if so. Captain of the Guard told me you had a fight with Valerie. Alas, this is true. Believe me, I didn't want to fight, but my fool curiosity wounded Valerie's pride. I will apologize for the first chance I get. What was the fight about? I asked Valerie if she still had anything related to the Eternal Rose Order from back when she was a novice. An innocent question, but she took it as impudence or insult. Please don't blame her. I'm to blame for what happened. Do you think she's been behaving strange? What can say? We are not that close. She has no interest in the things that matter to me, and I prefer the world of ancient heroes and old legends, not the fuss that's all around us here and now, so I don't have an answer to your question. XP! But I know that those who consider Valerie a close companion might be hurt by her words. Yesterday I talked to Lindsay, and when I mentioned Valerie, I heard sorrow and tears in her voice. Maybe the tireless chronicler is having a tough time for the very same reason you honor me with your visit today. Give me money for this stuff! 3,600 gold. Oh, is that it? I just had Cyclops coins? Okay. Alright, so I need... If I'm going to hire a new person, I gotta do it before I talk to anyone else and potentially get more experience, because that experience could also be affecting the new person. If only there was a bard that had a pet, guys. Not enough pets. Need more pets. "200 years ago, the countries of Rosslyn." So I wonder if I'm genuinely going to have to pick between handling the bloom or helping the sword lords. If this is a real world thing and I had to make that choice, I would probably pick handling the bloom. Which probably would mean I will lose the half-orc advisor because he's going to help the sword lords, and if he dies, that's that. Alright. What's my current I used a lot of diamond dust casting restoration in there. I need to see how much I've got. Anyone remember what diamond dust looks like? I need a search box. How do I not have enough of these things for the storyteller? Lots of rings of protection. Vial with poisoned water. Oh, that was a quest item. Giant spider legs. Let's talk to the guide, look at the buy menu, and then we'll find out. Alright. Let me see your goods. He's not the one who sells it, but I can sell him some of this stuff. Shock quarters. I'm not having anybody use a quarterstaff. That is super up close and personal. Arcane Enforcer. No one has the proficiency to wield that thing. Lots and lots of wands. Lightning bolts. A 120-foot line. That's pretty wild. Slow. Slow's not bad. Can hang on to that. Searing light. I'll keep restoration. We've been having to do a lot of restores lately. Inflict critical wounds. Good hope. Cure light wounds we'll hang on to. Displacement will sell. Echolocation. Freedom of movement. Alright. Okay.
In due time.
Akundayo. For some reason, the job he has in town is based on the Constitution stat. Do any of these this belt gives con, excellent. That gives con 6 to strength, 4 to strength, 2 to strength. Okay, so we'll give him this one. Which is so backwards. Let's see. And anyone who's an advisor, I can level them up to give them more of their stat to level 12. 4, 5, 6. Greater spell focus? Improved initiative. Outflank. That's fine. I am not using her unless I have to. Let's see. What is Jolt? Spark of electricity. Oh, that's a level 0 spell. That's not what I thought it was. Dominate mind, genie, elemental body, beast-shaped molly. Summon large elemental, I guess. I'm not planning on using her. Cone of cold. Sure. Alright, one more level and she can gain a point of int, which will help her with town work. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, each of the townspeople does have a stat associated with them. And, hold on, which of these is int? Wisdom, 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 charisma, charisma. Do I have all the int stuff max? Strength. It's really none of these. Just throw it all there. So each of the townspeople's jobs, you want to, even if you're not using that character, you want to give them equipment that messes with that job. Dragonkind, just to try it out. All right, so she's leveled up. Who else here has a job? He'll gain an int, but it will not go up to another category. Same with his whiz. And same with her charisma. Alright, Fabio, this is the good healer. This is the healer I made, and I love him. 21 whiz. And let's get those skills. And that's it. Very, very simple level up. Alright, let me check the prep spells. Did Jubiloss not have one? Let me check. Oh, good call, good call. I didn't realize he wasn't wearing one. Do I have one that I haven't already sold though? That's 4 to int. What's Octavia currently sporting? It says 6 and it says 4. It's 6. Alright, let's do that. And give Jubilost that one, so he gets +6. And this one is 4 to Wisdom, Charisma, and Int. So he uses Wisdom and Charisma. Oh, he's not taking that off, though. He is not taking that off, though. Who else here uses two of those stats? I don't know if anyone does. She got 4 Charisma. She doesn't really care about Int or Wiz. What's he wearing? 4 to Wisdom? I mean, I guess I can give it to her. And does anyone else need 4 Charisma? Okay, yeah, if I'm gonna replace her with a real bard, she's just gonna need the Charisma stat. So we'll do that. Alright, that's sufficient for now. So let's go back to talking to this guy. Does anyone need a breastplate? Press 2? Press 2? Heart of Valor. That's 8, and then +2 in Mithril. This is 8 +2. What about a Miri? Not that I'm planning on using her, but just in case it ever forces me to take her. She's not here! When I told her to go fight, did she leave? Is she freaking gone? Guys, Amiri's gone. I told her to go fight like she wanted. Maybe she's just not available right now. I don't think it, because I just used her card in the town. I don't think she left me. But I cannot use her right now. So that's another choice that you may not have realized made her unusable. So if I had clicked that and she was in my party, I would have been screwed. Dark Acolyte's robe. Wow, 4 int, 4 charisma? On the robe? Hold on. Where'd it go? 5 knowledge arcana. 27. She's getting 4 from the hat. I don't think it... Why did she just turn pasty? Oh wait, no, she's still pasty. What the hell? Okay. 5 int, 5 charisma. So I think it's not stacking with... Yeah, okay, so the charisma from the helm is not stacking with the charisma from the robe, but she's gaining 5 knowledge arcana. Yeah. Give her the Indiana Jones hat. This is gonna go on the new bard for lockpicking. Stealth and cold resist. Okay. Well, our weight is quite low. I think we're ready to go to the tavern and design a better bard. You know, it would be, at this point, it would be really nice if that problem I'm having where Lindsay sometimes refuses to play a song, it'd be really nice if that's only Lindsay and not all bards. Hashtag not all bards.
That is not far.
I don't think there's any way to give a bard a pet. They can't pick a domain, so they can't pick the animal domain. And I don't think any of them come with an animal companion. And I do think... Gnome Life's not... I think she's a halfling. Who cares about gnomes? Can you imagine if I made a halfling female bard and just walked right past Lindsay with the Lindsay 2.0. She'd be so triggered. I mean, I feel like having a bard song affecting 10 targets is better than having an 11th target that often won't be able to get into melee range. That giant owlbear rug. You could make a pretty good archer bard. That is an option.
Focus on the goal.
A lot of times, though, the bard does its song, and then I'm moving it to catch up to the melee to keep them in range of the song, and I'm not spending a whole lot of time shooting. I just realized, since he hit 12, I haven't checked for bonus spell slots. There's one. Blessing of the Salamander? When you cast this on a creature, its skin turns sick and clammy, and it regenerates damage each round. Gives fast healing 5, fire resist 20. Oh, that is cool! Fast healing 5 for 12 rounds? You could use that for in-between fighting if you wanted. +2 competence bonus to combat maneuver defense. Because I've got a bunch of spell charges of this on Eve. Right here. So I don't have to have that loaded on him. I like that. I like that Blessing of the Salamander. Where'd it go? There it is. Like, just 5 per round. There's no dice rolling. It's just like, this happens. That seems way better to me than, like, a dice roll. I like those payoffs over time. I really do. Alright. And what are we going to put here? Another Bear's Endurance Mass? Or another Bull Strength Mass? Maybe another Bear's Endurance. Okay, and then our cleric just leveled, so he's got... Is that the neutralize? Yeah, I don't know if I need that. I'll keep it, though. Let's do another restoration. Oh, I need to buy more diamond powder. Diamond dust, so I can cast that. Breath of Life, Brick Enchantment. Let's just do that. 'Cause he's a Herald Caller. He can convert any spell into a summon spell. So this is both a heal and also a summon. Alright, and same here. I mean, is heal the best choice? I'll do that for now. You could have a Wand of Lesser. Yeah, oh, you do have a Wand. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. D8 +2. So this is like Breath of Life, except it also bard songs the party when they get up, like, oh, that guy got up. Oh! Cures 1d4 int, wisdom, and charisma damage on all allies in the area. Interesting. Wish there was one for the other stats. I love this graphic. Oh man, I'm harmed. He's like, man, what a bummer. That sucks. Okay, so that's done. Alright, save. Level 12 companion. Alright, let's design us the perfect Lindsay replacement. I'm not letting her just quit on me again. Would you like to join me? No. I need loyal and experienced fighters. 72,000 gold. A bargain, Honoriel. A bargain. Alright. I need a picture that I haven't used yet, so that I don't get confused. Man bard or girl bard? That looks like a druid human. Ranger, a very fabulous looking ranger. Dwarf bard. Angry bard. Chinese lady, bottom left. The orc ninja? Or are you talking about this? That is clearly a man in a dress. You are out of your mind. Do this thing. Okay. What type of... Let's see. Dress man. It was a dress man. So I've been doing a lot of Azamars because their stuff is so good. They get 4 stats instead of 2 because of heritage. And the Celestial Resistance is just a lot of resistances. It seems so good in this game. Humans get an extra feat. You don't really need a lot of feats as a bard, though. Also, this will make the last slow member of my party become 30 speed. You do if you're going Archer Bard? Hold on, I want to check something. I'm gonna hover that for a second. So right here, 2 to Strength Charisma, 2 to Int Charisma, Con Charisma, Con Wiz. There's a Dex Charisma. 2 to Dex and Charisma for Archer Bard? That sounds so good. I'm gonna see how the feats work out like this, and if it's really bad, then I'll consider something else. There we go. What hairstyle have we not used yet, so there's no confusion? Yeah, that matches the picture perfectly. She just pulled it up. There we go. Butcher Bard! I feel like a bard would be kind of a stick. No, you need some muscles to draw a good bowstring. Glitter Dust is a free spell, like, isn't bad either. Alright, so, okay. Bard. So, I looked at these the other day. Bard is, of course, the classic. Archaeologist, I don't get why it's good. It's basically your bard song only affects you. That's what an archaeologist does. He gets a few other weird tools. But I don't see the appeal is the short of it. I don't see the appeal. Thundercaller, you can sing ZZ Top Thunderstruck and call down lightning. Cast the lightning storm lasts as long as you continue your performance, raining down lightning per round on a random enemy within 50 feet. In a stormy area, including an air elemental's whirlwind, each bolt does 3d10 instead of 3d6. That is so weird. So is that a third song? Yeah, so it's separate from the other songs. Yeah, so that's awesome, but the whole point of this character is to be buffing the other 10, so I'm not gonna do that. Is this a deafening peal of thunder? Everyone in 10-foot range. Yeah, she's not gonna be alone within 10 feet. So let's look at Flame Dancer. Flame Dancer, this I like. Just by hearing your song, Flame Dancer's trash in your opinion? The thing is all you give up from a normal bard is Inspire Competence, which I've never used. And I'm gaining... Your song gives the party 20 fire resist? 30 fire resist. It seems like this has all the strength of a regular bard for the songs. Alright, hold on. We got Fascinate, Dirge of Doom, Frightening Tune. So I lose Dirge of Doom and Frightening Tune. I don't care. We keep this line, Bardic Performance Move Action. We keep that. We keep the entire Wellverse line. We keep the entire talent line. We keep the whole song line. And we lose all of the Inspire competences. Yeah, we're giving up Inspire Competence and 2 of the offensive songs I never used. And the only thing we're losing is that, and then we're gaining. Your whole party gains 30 fire resist while they're under the effect of your song. I don't. Oh, we also gain this thing. You get Burning Hands, Burning Arc, and Fireball. Yeah. Inspire Competence helps for all dice checks. I guess the fire resist is better. Well, Inspire Competence is good for, cause you gotta click it, and I haven't been remembering. The only dice checks I've been failing that I need is, like, lockpicking. And I don't think the Bard can Inspire Competence on herself. So, yeah. They can? Okay, then that's nok-nok learning something new from you guys right now, then. I didn't know that. Whenever you save scum. Dude, if the game loaded faster, I might save scum a lot more than I do. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to save scum, you don't even need the Inspire Competence. You can just keep reloading and trying over and over. Yeah, I just want the biggest buffs on the 10 of us. And if we can add 30 fire resist to that, sure. And if she can throw Fireball too, why not? Alright, so... let's do this. And if we're going for Archer, we want Dex Charisma. Alright. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Does Charisma affect Bard songs per day? See, you're gonna want some strength unless... You're right, because of composites. Dice checks. Bards. Oh, it affects her spells per day. Shit, I have too many things I need. Maybe just settle on that. I could do that for a better composite. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh man, we do not get a lot of skills. Now, the one thing I am going to suffer on is I have no int person in my party. So Knowledge World, I'm going to be straight buffing on the Bard. Straight buffing. Knowledge World is going to be, I'm going to like always fail it. Let's see. Okay, what was I relying on her for? Trickery, Stealth, Arcana, and World. Can I get... Damn. Alright. Oh no, I thought that would give me another allocated point. It's gonna be weird not having her as these things, but... World is int. Both of those. You can dump the idea of an Archer Bard to focus on her as a Spellcaster Bard. Yeah. I wish one of the Bard classes had the thing where they could change their main stat. Like, there's a Druid that uses, I think, Charisma instead of Wisdom or something kooky like that. Alright, if I'm gonna dump that idea, let's pick a different... Is there a Con Charisma? There you go. +2 bonus to Con and Wiz. Con Charisma. We're beautiful! No, actually, that's like Lizard Blood. That's not beautiful. That's Lizard Blood. Alright, so let's do... Alright, let's go down to where we don't care about bows. And we want extra... What the hell? There. That's weird. I thought it was every 2 points you got an extra point per level. Is D&D different from Pathfinder in that aspect? Oh, that's... I guess I can only start with 20 charisma. Every 1 point? Look, if I do... Here, hold on. Like, here's int 12, 5 points per rank. 13, nothing. 14 nothing, 15 nothing, 16. I gained a point. So it took 4 points to add 1 skill per level. Yeah, that's what I meant. I thought it was every 2 points of int gave you an extra skill point per level. That's not normal. So okay, so there's no point in putting more into this if I'm wanting skills. Let's do, I could do con or dex. One more strength just so the modifier is a little better. Okay, these are the things I need her to be able to do. Let's see. Religion, perception. Perception's always good to have one more person that can perceive. Must be bugged. Or they designed it in a weird way, I'm not sure. Alright, so, oh yeah, lingering performance. This is our buff bard. Don't care about her damage. Her whole deal is just buffing the ever-living crap out of the rest of this party. Unbreakable Heart. I actually still use that. Remove Fear. I still use that. What voice? Reserved. She likes to hide at the back. Oh, are the voices working now?
Stand with me. Our path leads on.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Oh gosh, some of the buttons work and some don't. I could do the opposite of Fabio and give her a man voice. Or not. God. So many bugs, so many bugs. Alright, we'll do reserved. Neutral good, so it's easier to keep her doing what we're doing. Oh. Should I do something like this? Just to really piss off Lindsay? Walk past her with a new bard named Lindsay? I like that idea. Lindsay. Alright, summon nature's ally, mites and leopard, because of her Azamar ability. Alright, Flame Dancer. Let's get you up to snuff. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't get a 5th point! This system is so weird. I got 5 points at level 1 and I got 4 points at level 2? Longer name, taller bard. Oh gosh, okay. Extra combat feat, perception, skill focused. She is going to be skill focused trickery. Get that lockpick. Alright, cure light wounds. It's not bad to have the ability to heal. It's just math, man. Yeah, I think level 1 was bugged. Yeah, I'm going to, but... And I got 5 points. That's so weird. It's giving me 4 and 5 and 4 and 5. Let's see. I mean, yeah, let's just... Each time we get that 5th point, I'm just going to put 1 point into one of these other things just to get those big boosts. Alright, someone was suggesting toughness at a low level. Elemental focus, endurance, extra performance. I'm not sure if I'll need extra performance. Persuasive, shake it off. I want shake it off at some point. Use magic device is useful for scrolls and wands. Yeah, that is true. However, I have one character that has like plus 27 UMD, so it's okay right now. Unless you mean just like 1 point, so the game allows it. If that's what you mean, I will totally do that on the next 5-pointer. Alright, toughness. We're going to take that tip. Is there any other buffs at this level? It doesn't really look like it. Vanish can be useful for if someone's unconscious to make them invisible. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 21 charisma. Okay, level 2 spells. Heroism, my favorite. Rage, since vitals are image invisibility. Delay poison. So I can spontaneously cast that, probably get Blur on the next one. And 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait. What? Okay. I must have misclicked at the last level up. Arcane Strike, combat casting, extra performance. As long as I get her to turn her song off at the end of a fight and use lingering performance to keep it running, I never run out of songs. So I do not think I need extra performance. Yeah, I'll get the glitter dust per your recommendation. That has been helpful a couple of times. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see, we got skill focus trickery last time. Get fast stealth. Let's get fast stealth for trap disarming. Blur is good. I doubt I'm going to use it because I'm going to be heroisming like crazy. Shake It Off is a teamwork feat. Everyone gets +1 to all saves for every person with Shake It Off near them. So like you can get like +5 or +6 to all saves if your party is all together. I think there's a cap on it, but it's pretty high. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I really like Shake It Off just on everybody eventually. Gotcha. That damn delay. No, it's fine. We've had this misunderstanding before due to Twitch taking a minute. Alright, I could get outflank just for... Alright, so outflank, even though she's going to be doing piss poor damage, whatever she points her bow at, the other people with outflank will get turned online. So I'll do that. Small stir. Oh, hey, young Scrivener. Thanks for the visit. Appreciate it. All right, let's do... I don't think I'm going to use any more of these, really. Spammable damage. Dispel. I will use that. And delay poison communal. Well, I will let her attack, but the thing is, with Lindsay, what I was having to do a lot of the time was, like, cast Song, and everyone would run out of my Song aura, and then I'd be spending her turns moving her forward, so she was doing very little attack time. Because her super good Song is a smaller radius. Young Scriv, thank you for the follow, my friend. I'll try to get you back sometime when I'm offline, I appreciate it. So, Fan the Flames. She just got Burning Hands, Burning Arc, and Fireball. Alright, 22 charisma. And what spell do we want here? Haste. No, wait, Good Hope. We had that on the other bard. Level 9 of 12. We're almost done with this. Expeditious Retreat? I'll take a look at it. Alright, what do we want for this level? Combat casting, coordinated defense is nice. I have coordinated defense on a couple of people. Die Hard? Extend spell? What rank of spell is heroism? Well, no, none of her buffs that I use ever run out. I don't need to extend heroism. I don't need to really extend haste. It always lasts for the whole fight. Stealthy. +2, blah, blah, blah. Can I get... I got the rogue version of skill... Can I get skill focus trickery here? No, I can't. Okay. Combat casting for when things get bad. Coordinated defense to buff others' defense. There's another bonus to trickery, which is not bad. Die Hard. Great Fortitude. I kind of like Die Hard. It'd be cool if Reach Spell would work on Song, but I am almost 99% positive that it does not. I would be shocked if it did. Alright. I'm taking too long on this choice. Do Die Hard. Getting the things that up your saves is helpful, even if it isn't that fun. Well, yeah, that's why I always just shake it off. Let's do coordinated defense. This will buff the CD of anyone around her. I tried to get that on a bunch of people. What do we got here? Level 3. Haste, Feather Step, Mass. Ignore the effects of difficult terrain. I don't have that on. I've already got a haste on the sorcerer. She's got like 8 of them. I don't have this on anyone. It could be useful in rare situations if they throw down barbs or something. And if I get another choice at that level, I'll probably just get haste as a backup. Jack of all trades, that's an awesome one. Bard talent. Let's do 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I don't get a 5th at this level. Canny Observer, +4 to Perception. Her Perception's not great, but more to it's not bad. Combat Trick, what does this give? Oh, I don't need that. Skill Focus, Iron Guts. +1 on all saves against poisons. +4 on saves versus nauseated and sickened. Not needed. I guess let's just get Canny Observer. More perception is always good. And what do we want here? We get a level 2, a 4, and a 4 at this level for some reason. Cure Moderate. Greater Invis. I know that's one of your favorites. And what else do we want here? Freedom of movement, Cure Critical. I've not... So every time I've done Break Enchantment, it's just tried to rip all my own buffs off, and it hasn't really worked for what I wanted it to do. Every single time. Huh, that's wild. Oh, that hurts allies too. Wait, no, it says all enemies. Maybe it doesn't hurt allies? Might be worth trying. See invisibility communal. Let's see. If Dimension Door worked the way it did in pen and paper, I'd be all about that. Let's try it Serenity. That seems like a safe AoE. Alright. We have 1 more level to do, 2 more levels to do. Alright. The song is now giving 30 fire resist. Okay. I got CMD. Let's just get Die Hard, I guess. And let's see, Touch of Gracelessness, Flare Burst, Feathers, Expeditious Retreat. 1 minute per level, increases, it's personal only. I don't need her to be running at Mach 2 for 12 minutes, I don't think. But really, I don't know if any of the rest of this could help me in any way. That's a touch. I'm not having her run into touch range. Sleep, that's low hit die creatures only. Maybe I should. Maybe there's nothing else I can do. You won't have to constantly spend all your actions chasing the party. That's a fair point. That is a possibility. I can try that. See Invis. Fire Dance hit the top level. What are we getting right here? Soothing Performance. Can you use your performance to create an effect equivalent to Mass Cure Serious Wounds? Holy shit. Using the Bard's level as caster level. In addition, it removes Fatigue, Sickened, and Shaken condition from all those affected. Using this uses up 4 rounds of performance. That's cool. So Lindsay would have just gotten that. But Lindsay also got it. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Now I just gotta be like, Lindsay, can I borrow your equipment for a second for no reason? burst into tears as I walk away with Lindsay. The Chad Bard. Alright, extra heal. Or maybe... Maybe do that. Let me just give her a summon spell. Concentrator, yeah. Okay. So let's see, I want to see something here. If I click... Oh, I can't see her bard uses... I can't see her songs per day. Alright. Come on and take it out. Take it out. And... Oh, that's right. Hey, I get a ring slot back. Alright, Lindsay. That stupid hair. I already hate it. It's my own fault. Let's see. Top hat. Magic Lantern. Sure, why not? Dex and Con. +4 to Int, Wisdom, and Charisma. What was she using? Oh, that's right. She was using this and then it did not stack with her robe. That's why I did that. Got it. Leather armor. Where's the armor we just took off? Oh, here it is. Best of many pockets. Clockwork pendant. +1 to attack rolls. That ring. So now I can give her a ring of protection, I think? Or does this stack with it? No, that doesn't give armor. That's +4 to charisma. So I'll lose a couple spells per day, but a higher chance of picking locks. So give her that for city work. Ooh, can this lady use a composite longbow? Nope. Okay. What about my other archer people? Can they use it? Nope. Alright, I guess we're just using this light crossbow we started with. Do I have any spare rings? Yeah! Yeah, I do. So many rings. Okay. I think she's ready for action. I think she is ready. Do any of the other party members I care less about need a ring? He does. He has one. He needs one. She has one. He needs one. And there. Okay. Alright. And I needed to talk to Lindsay while I was here, right? Wait, where is she? There's something I can loot in the corner. Okay, random. Lindsay's usually in the tavern, right? Yeah, she's usually right over here.
All according to plan.
Oh, is she all the way back in the throne room? Dude, what are you doing? Come here. There we go. Alright, let's, Here, hold on. I'm gonna save the game. God help me if she's, like, upstairs or something. I'm guessing she'll be in the... Because all the advisors are in the throne room, so I guess I just needed to, yeah. So now the question is there a better... is there a tank that can reach a higher armor class than a tower shield specialist? If you open the gate and say, pick any person as a tank, a monk, a paladin, a tower shield specialist, I know a shapeshifting druid doesn't meet the requirements. A barbarian of some sort, probably not, because their rage lowers their armor. Monk with crane style. They can reach armor class higher than tower shield. Does it require a lot of hands-on babysitting, or can I just let him go kung fu beat the crap out of people during combat? No Lindsay to be found. Shite. Well, I need to talk to Valerie, too. Saw some dude make a monk duelist alchemist. With 79 AC. What the shit? Shouldn't require babysitting. Alright, maybe I'll replace Valerie with that tomorrow. I've still got like 200,000 gold. I don't have an option to talk to her about what's bothering her.
According to plan.
Okay. Damn it. Let's see. What about... Okay. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna go in here and talk to Lindsay. My monk is ridiculous, just walks through everything. My tidal wave of animals walks through everything, but I like having one person with insane AC for when we get to those bosses that hit really, really hard. And I always buff them with like bark skin and heroism and everything that I can to make the AC even higher. I leave fight defensively on like all the time. Man, I feel like I was putting up with a lot with those characters, with them like having the bad stats, and then we went through that dungeon where 2 of them ditched me, and I was so triggered. Deflecting an attack per round. I knew they could catch and deflect arrows. I didn't know they could deflect like melee blows. But I've never played a monk in a game past like level 10, so... Alright, Lindsay, what's going on? Just a moment, I just got something. Hi! Have you noticed anything strange about Valerie? I had a fight with her, a big one. Well, I wanted to talk to her about the best way to describe her hair color in the book, and she said my book is trash, and I'd be no better if I busy my time with... Ugh, I won't even repeat it. She shouldn't have said that, but perhaps you shouldn't pick on her. You're probably right, but I'm doing it for her, you know? To be honest, Valerie hasn't been herself lately. She's usually polite, though she can be cold at times, but now it's like she's changed, and it's all after, you know, after she got the scar. I talked to her before, and she wasn't very nice that time either. She's gotten so spiteful after she got hurt, though she keeps saying she doesn't care. Okay. Don't leave without me. Haha, if only you knew. Talk to Valerie. And I need to buy some GD got diamond dust. I keep forgetting. After this load screen, diamond dust. That's the crane style feat if it isn't redacted. Well, I can look at it, I can look at it tomorrow. I am running short on time. But I want to finish up this in-town stuff. Use light weapons for 2-weapon fighting. They have lower penalties. Yeah, I remember in Neverwinter Nights, like, the best monk weapons were just gloves. And they would be, like, gloves of 1d6 frost damage added to melee attacks and stuff like that. I haven't seen anything like that in this game. There is the Amulet of Mighty Fists or whatever. That reminds me, I haven't tried the huge elemental shapeshifts. Do they look any different? Whoa. Do they look any different than the large elementals? Wait, yes I did. I tried huge earth elemental when we were in that dungeon. Oh wow! That's really big. Your Baron is here! Oh my gosh, he's so tall. How did you know it was me? Alright, diamond dust. Damn, where's the duck? Oh, hold on. This is the wrong merchant, isn't it? The movement speed. Why are you a mummy? I don't know. That's the huge air elemental. Diamond dust. I want to not have to worry about this. That's a cheap price for not having to worry about that. Do I have another Scroll of Raised Dead in case the cleric dies? Where are you at, Scroll? Yes, right there. I do. Maybe some more Scrolls of Restoration? 840 gold. Scroll of Raised Dead. Where's it at? Just one. Alright. Look at that movement speed. Oh, is he gonna have to wait on the Smilodon? Dude, his Whirlwind does 2d6 per turn to everything in its radius. But that includes allies. Let me see. Fire gains 20 feet speed. Air gains 30 feet speed. Air's the fastest. Water and earth slow you by 10. So my movement speed right now is 60. Alright. Valerie. Lindsay. Oh wait, no. Shulk. Lindsay. Eve. Alright, here's the dream team. Man, I never have to cast Communal Resist Fire unless I want to up our fire resist to 45. Because of the Flame Dancer. The dream team. And Valerie. You are right, you are right. Alright, so, it's about my bedtime. What I'm going to do when the map comes up is we're going to get a look at where all these quests are. Because we have to apparently decide whether we're going to help the Sword Lords or fight the Bloom and possibly save the town again. And we've also got Amari, who wants to go fight people, and nok-nok's also trying to kill some goblins or something. And I do not have any time to do time skips right now, apparently. So let's check this out. We got... Yeah, nok-nok's up there fighting goblins. Here, let's do this. Varnhold wants me to do something there. What was it? Oh, build a place there and send them guards? Sepulchre Forgotten Heroes? I don't remember what I need to do there. Rest-off. Where is Amar? Oh, Candlemere Tower is where the Bloom was attacking from. Six Bears Camp. So Amiri wants to do crap there again. Oleg's Trading Post. So I guess I don't see where the Sword Lord thing is. Candlemere Lake. In a battle on the Flint Rock Grassland. Allied duty requires us to go there immediately. The Flint Rock Grassland? Where? Oh, it's across the bridge. It's west of here. Man, and I still have a lot to do over here. And I haven't even looked at claiming lands yet. What is this? Oh, that's the magical. Wait. Oh, whoops, I did not mean for you to equip the First World Lantern. Nice hat. Just kidding, I know nothing. Such a troll. Just like that guy earlier that tried to get me to, was it channel negative energy at those outsiders, and I was just, or as channel positive energy at the outsiders, and I was just healing them. Okay, so let's save here. Actually, you know, I should make a new save file,
A rest would be welcome.
Pre-bloom Restov choice. There we go. Alright, and with that said, that's where I'm gonna pause for the night. So, to all of you, thank you for joining me. This is more fun with you all here, and I love talking to you. If you're new here, I stream every night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, often more than that, but that's the bare minimum of nok-nok hours. Hit that follow button if you want to know when I'm online. It'll make it easy for you to find out. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free if you want to support the stream. And lastly, I am going to raid somebody else, so if you want to watch more Kingmaker or you're going to bed shortly, please consider sticking around for about 60 more seconds. I'll bounce this over to another stream, make someone else's night, and you all have a good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow.